Everybody, welcome to Camdenton High School. Denny Bunny with Steve Schneider.
Coach Pitts down here on the sideline. We got another beautiful night here at Camdenton. Sun is setting just in time for game time. What can we expect out of the Lakers tonight?
Well, we're going to be spreading the ball out, getting in the shotgun, and trying to make some plays, much like we did last week. We really were able to move the ball effectively last week, scoring 50 points, and so that's our plan this week. Okay,
great. Rockbridge, what do we have to do on defense? What do they want to do on offense, I guess is the question.
Well, as we watch film, they're kind of multifaceted. They can throw the ball effectively. They can run it. We know that they love to run the buck sweep, which is where they pull both guards and get a lot of guys at the point of attack. We know that that's one of their base plays, and they always want to run that. But they have some good receivers. If you could see them, if this was one of those broadcasts right now, you could see they're giants. And so they're big, strong. We're going to have to play low and control the line of scrimmage.
Okay. We wish you the best tonight, Coach, and we'll see you after the game. All righty. Back to you guys.
That's Sean Machino with our interview with Par Pitts, the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. Coach's interview brought to you by Jack's Sporting Goods. We got a little bit communication issue between the press box and the field tonight, but we're back and at it, Steve.
Yes, we are. It's going to be you were coming off of a great win last week, but unfortunately we've got some injury news that's probably going to have an impact on the game tonight. And why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
Well, Steve, I've never seen a better individual performance than what Machino displayed last week. He has a pick six in his own end zone, runs 107 yards the other way for a touchdown. And then he throws.
Well, as QB, he was 11 of 16 for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns. And, his quarterback rating of 158.3, and that's about as good as he gets. And he's got an air cast on his foot. We were talking with his dad, Coach Machino, and before the game here. And he says, his injury that he suffered last week and kind of shook off, it never really healed up. He practiced a couple days, but it didn't get any better. And so for precaution, they're keeping him out of tonight's game and see if he can rest up so he'll be ready to go next week.
Yeah, word was he practiced Tuesday and Wednesday and just never really felt like he could cut on that foot. Thought maybe he could just stand in the pocket, but against a team like they've got to face tonight, Steve, that's not an option. He's got to scramble.
No, he'd have to scramble, and who knows how many hits he would take. And that's something, if you don't take care of it, it could be, you could aggravate that. He'd be out for a lot longer time. So, that's a smart play. And Coach is making the right decision, holding him out of the game. I'm sure he wants to play.
Right.
He was probably hurt last week and just kind of didn't complain about it much and stayed in and
he's a gamer.
Played the game.
Let's face it. I mean, Michael Machino loves to play this game at a high level and displayed that last week. Put up 50 points last week.
Oh, yeah.
This spread offense, I think, gives Camdenton a much better chance to get up and down the field and put some points on the board. The run was just not working, so they made the decision to go ahead and go with this 5-wide offense of theirs that they've run for the past 7 years. And lo and behold, the kids are used to this. This is the scheme of things they're used to playing. So it was not difficult to make that transition. They were right back true to form. They looked good last week.
They looked real good, Denny. And that's the thing. If you've got bigger kids on the other side of the line of scrimmage, you do need to spread it out. Okay, you can't just run it up the middle if you have that size disadvantage. And so hopefully, even with the quarterback change for tonight, we keep that same scheme. Like you said, the players looked a lot more comfortable in that kind of offense than they did in the first 4 games of the season. And we're rewarded for it. Got the first win.
Yeah, our title sponsor in tonight's game is Hewlett Automotive. Jason and the gang just had a vehicle over there for service. Took care of my wife again. I mean, they're just and I know they do this with everybody, but we can't say enough good things about their service department. They go above and beyond every time we take the vehicle in there for service, whether it's an oil change or a little ding or something with a trim piece. It's in and out. It's in and out.
You get the same treatment, the same customer service, whether you go in for an oil change or you want your whole engine replaced.
Well, she does.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know that I get that, but they take care of her. We're very appreciative of that.
Well, we'll get her to shuttle my cars down there then. Okay.
Pregame show brought to you by Old Kinderhook. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but sweater weather golf is right around the corner. My favorite time of year to golf. I mean, you get out there and it's not hot, you're not sweating, and get out there and just relax and enjoy the beautiful fall foliage we've got at Lake of the Ozarks. And it's a beautiful course. Great, easy place to relax and enjoy an afternoon.
Absolutely.
We're in the Kelly's Port broadcast booth, as always, as we have been for the past, 15 years. Appreciate their support. Randy Kelly, Kyle Kelly, Ryan Kelly, they do a great job. What a great family operation that is. So we appreciate their. And we have Andy's frozen custard back. I hope Joey's here. We might get some custard tonight.
There you go.
Back for the jackhammer hit of the game.
Very good.
Can't wait to share that with you.
That's awesome.
Coach Machino joins us back in the booth now.
He does those stairs a lot better than you do, Denny.
Well, I mean, it's not fair to throw it to an old man like me when you come up the stairs because you're huffing and puffing. This guy runs them 2 at a time.
I guess that's that coaching.
2 at a time? No.
Not anymore?
Not anymore.
Maybe one.
I tried that about 10 years ago, and I was like, nope, that's enough.
We're done with that.
And that's whenever I was bold enough to go out to Hawataka, and do the spring stairs.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't do that anymore.
Hey, our topic of conversation in your absence was your son, Michael, and just not able to go this week after a great performance last week, both defensively and offensively. You couldn't ask for a better game than he had, and just got that ankle rolled up on, and not going to be able to go tonight. But hopefully a little bit of rest, and he'll be back next week.
Yeah, and I dealt with that, myself, as do a lot of athletes, and it's that first one, it seems like it takes the longest to heal. I did it so many times that after a while it didn't even hurt whenever I turned it. And but, and it kind of depends on where it is and so on and so forth. There seems to be, mid. It's not a high ankle sprain, so hopefully that will go. But in order to play in this offense, whoever's there at quarterback, you need to be able to be full speed because you're going to get pressured and you're going to have to take off. And he couldn't get above 30 or 40%. He could jog, but he definitely couldn't plant and sprint. So
well, it's senior night here tonight at Camdenton High School. They're recognizing a lot of the senior football players. Steve, if you want to run them down, I know the first one is Petrov, the kicker, on the far left side. You want to start there?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to start from this side because I can see that side. So we'll start with, and then it goes in order here.
Do whatever you want. Yeah, do whatever you want.
So the first one, number 2, Sean Hasker. He's a senior, really a contributor to the team this year. We know we said his name a lot of times. Lucas Roth, number 4, standing to his right. Cole Jennings, another key member. Number 9. I don't see him out there.
Junior.
Is he a junior? Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I got to skip down a couple. Then you got Quentin Knipp, number 12. He's out there in the field. Is he the one that's going to be
He's starting quarterback.
He's starting quarterback tonight. Okay.
So if you look at their number first.
Well, I got to do this. I got to find the 12s. I got to find the 12s. Okay, here we go.
They have numbers on their jerseys.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's why you do
good
color.
Deal, man. That's a good deal. All right, so number 20, Julius. Boy, help me out with that.
He is our foreign exchange student, so that's why you were having troubles missing
Julius, the foreign exchange student. Can I say that? Would that be all right?
You're not going to help out on that? You don't know either.
I don't know. Where is he from? Do you know?
No, I do not.
It starts with, his last name is a Z and then a Q. So I don't know. That's got to be indigenous somewhere.
Let me take a shot.
So welcome to America. ZQANZI.
Squanza. How's that?
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Yep.
That's good. Next to him is Carter Butts, number 22. And then you've got number 20, what's that, 29? 27. Braden Burns. He's in there. Then number 29 maybe. Yep, there you go. Jaden Hodge. I know we call his number quite a bit.
Yeah, we do.
So, that's good. Now, is there a way you can just hold some of these kids back till next year?
Negative.
No? Sure.
You can do that in college, but not in high school.
Okay. Then we've got next to him, Paul Muff, it looks like. Or did I miss one? Nope. Caton Crossman.
Yeah, number 52.
52. Okay, he's out there. He's on some sticks. What's wrong with his
ACL?
The ACL. It kind of looks like it's he got the full brace on, so hope he gets better soon. And then you've got Paul Muff, been one of the key players on the team in defense. We call his number all the time. Then you've got number 59, Gage Reed. He's standing there. And then number 60, Andy Diaz-Rijos. He's there. And then on down, what we got next? 63. That's going to be Parker Adderholt.
That should be Gavin Franklin.
Gavin Franklin.
Yeah, he might have.
Is that the number change
that could
for
be
tonight?
That could be the number change.
There's 2 63s.
2 63s, Gavin Franklin.
Yeah.
I'll pick the one that's got the 12
Yeah, you did.
next to him instead of the 10. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Sorry about that, Gavin. And then next to him, we've got number 65. That's Mark. Is that right? Mark Phillips? Mac Phillips?
Yeah, Mac Phillips.
Sorry about that.
That's probably his brother, who's a sophomore. Is Mac a sophomore? But that's his brother, Junior, out there, number 67.
67.
Wow, he's a big
Okay.
kid.
So, he's standing out there with his brother.
Yes, he is.
So, Timothy Phillips, okay? And you could tell, one of them's bigger than the other one.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure.
Let's hopefully number 65 gets as big as 67 in a
That's
couple
right.
years.
That's right. And then it looks like the last one out there on the field is number 99, Krasy Petrov, the kicker.
Good old Crosby.
Okay. Krasy, is that how you pronounce it?
Kraszy's a good basketball player, too. I got to watch him last year, and he'll be back, I'm sure, to play some hoops this year.
Yes.
He's a good athlete.
Yeah, he is. He is. He gets a hot hand, and he's hard to stop. He's got some good little speed to him out there.
We're about 18 minutes away from kickoff in tonight's game. We'll take a break and be back with more of the Old Kinderhook pregame show in a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
What a game. It's 4th and goal. Winter Shelton drops back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Shelton bootlegs. He keeps it. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown! When it comes to winning and real estate, there's one team crushing the competition. Winter Shelton Real Estate Group.
Shelton is crushing it.
Look them up online and Facebook.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is seeking beginning and seasoned welders. No certification needed. Gain knowledge and expertise from their expert welders in their Hitachi Welding School. Enjoy a safety-focused and climate-controlled environment while you work. With a benefit package that starts on day 1 and pay up to $27 per hour, Hitachi inspires progress for a future that you and your family deserve. Join their diverse team of professionals today by applying at HitachiEnergy.com.
Oh man, look at this bozo. He thinks he's gonna have a day at the lake with his family. Wait till they see what we built last night, dude! He thinks his lake home is nice. And he thinks he's like master angler. Oh please, I caught 7 moths last night. Alright dude, here he comes. Alright, I'm gonna try to get in his mouth, dude. Welcome to the lake, dude!
Nasty lake spiders on your dock? Not your friend. Your friend in the pest control business is Steve with Steve's Pest Control.
I'm Steve, your friend in the pest control business. Pests are relentless and persistent. That's why they're called pests. When any of my crew from Steve's Pest Control come to solve your pest problem, the problem will be solved. I guarantee it.
Now you got a friend in the pest control business. Steve's Pest Control. Custom railing stairs that gleam. Outings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985 they lead the game. Screened enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control. Made for you.
Football!
Take the field.
Game on!
Back to the Camdenton Lakers football pregame and kickoff show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School, everybody, in Bob Shore Stadium. I'm Denny Benny, alongside Steve Schneider and Sean Machino in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. and just had a nice little ceremony for all the graduating seniors on the Camdenton Lakers football team. It's nice to see everybody out there. And, you know, during the course of the game, you don't always look down the roster and see sophomore, junior, or senior. What you're seeing is just a number, and you call it. But a lot of seniors on this team, Coach.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they have had a good career. You know, they in their 7th and 8th grade years, you know, it was a first class that came out of COVID. You know, they had small numbers, you know, and they struggled to get some wins early on. And then their freshman year, they started winning a few more. And then, boom, as sophomores, they won a lot of JV games. And then a lot of them played JV last year as well. But, you know, we'd like to see, I think, what we have, about 13 or 14 out there, I think. And, you know, and it just
what's typical for Camdenton?
Well, we'd like to have 20 to 25,
20, okay.
You know, but that number is going down because we're seeing it on the middle school level as well, where we used to have 60 kids out, and now we're at 40. And don't know what that is exactly at this one, you know, point in time.
Video games. Yeah.
Well, we got 2 or 3 different things, you know, to look at, and it could be a combination of a lot of things.
Sure.
To be better citizens.
I think we're getting ready for the color guard to take the field, and momentarily we'll have the national anthem. So we'll keep it here until that begins, and we'll take another quick little break and be back with more of the old Kinderhook pregame. But we're going to see how they roll out. What you got there? Ricky always gets these handy dandy little sheets. Where is it? 6:45 national anthem. We'll take a break. Be back in 3 minutes right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
It's football season, and your team to tackle all your fall boating and winterization needs is Kelly Sport. Kelly Sport backs our Camdenton Lakers, Osage Indians, and Mizzou Tigers. Your trusted dealer for Regal, Bennington, Tiara, Grady White, and Ski Nautique. Kelly Sport handles new and pre-owned inventory, offers financing, storage, insurance, and the best care since 1977. Walk into the end zone with ease when Kelly Sport leads the way. Look them up online or come in for the best customer service at the lake.
The Butcher Shop in Camdenton invites you to the Lake Ozark Biker Church. Services every 4th Sunday of the month, located behind the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. Feel the Holy Spirit at work and come have fellowship with the spirit of the Biker Church. The Butcher Shop is a strong supporter of the Camdenton Lakers, the lake community, and our Lord Jesus Christ. The Butcher Shop, your home for lunch and dinner, meats, and pre-made goodies.
This is America, where football means football.
As the bumps and bruises of football season and life build up on our bodies, wouldn't it be nice to soak away those issues in a brand new Bullfrog Spa from Pacific Pools? Enjoy stepping away from the rigors of life, the aches and pains of the past, and current injuries, arthritis, or stress of the workday. Get yourself into Pacific Pools and order your new Bullfrog Spa today. It only takes 21 days to construct and ship. And listen to the Lakers take the field, all while soaking in your new Bullfrog Spa.
At Lake Regional Health System, excellence is everywhere, in the care of a nurse and the dedication of a doctor. As our pursuit of excellence continues, we're proud to announce our membership in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Their specialists and research supporting ours, because excellence lives here. Learn more at lakeregional.com/Mayo.
Take a break and make your escape to the hidden gem of the lake, Old Kinderhook. Golf the finest course and dine at the best restaurant, the Trophy Room. Happy hour is 3 to 6. Enjoy prime rib Friday and Saturday. They've got a wine list that matches its cuisine and spa for your golf swing. Old Kinderhook invites you to escape today. Come stay and play for a weekend. A proud supporter of your Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. Look them up online and Facebook.
Where there's smoke, there's barbecue. Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. You heard that right. No liquid smoke flavor at Dierberg's. It's all smoked fresh with apple and cherry wood at each one of our stores. From brisket and wings to my personal favorite, smoked salmon. If you can smoke it, Bob's Barbecue has it. It's time to rethink your BBQ and try something truly extraordinary. Stop by and see what's smoking today. It's fresh, it's friendly, and for slow smoke barbecue, it's Dierberg's.
Football! Take the field. Game on.
Back to the Camdenton Lakers football pregame and kickoff show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. I'm Denny Bunny alongside Steve Schneider and Coach Sean Machino. We do a little thing called the Machino Minute, brought to you by Lake Ozark Quarry and Rembolt Excavating. Coach, you got it kind of summed up. Give us your idea what we need to do tonight.
We're going to have to move the ball, obviously, on offense. And I think, with the, like Coach Fitz said, spreading it out, winging around a little bit. Quentin Knipp in there, southpaw. He's going to be able to make some good short passes, and then we got to get them sucked up and then hit the deep ball. And, if we can get, 14 points on the board in the first half, I'll be pretty darn happy with 14 to 21 points in the first half. And I was surprised because I, told Ricky, I said, hey, that record's wrong. They're 3-2. No, they are 2. Rockbridge 2-3. But this conference is really weird. You got Helias is at the top.
Sure.
But then you got Hickman, Rockbridge, and Cap City all right there, and they're all pretty equal. And whoever, so they look huge, but they don't have the speed that they've had in the past. And they don't have the quarterback that they did last year either. So that's going to be, that's going to be a big thing if we can overcome, the size of them with our speed and slow them down a little bit, then we should be somewhat successful.
I just saw the power rankings. You talk about the conference that you're playing in. Helias is ranked number 1 in the big school power rankings in the state of Missouri. Hickman is ranked number 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean, it just speaks volumes of this conference when you've only got, 6-8 teams in this conference?
Yes.
Okay.
Seven. I think there's 7.
So you go to Cap City, and Jeff City. I mean, it's just loaded with talent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great conference for football.
Yeah.
And sometimes people look at the Lakers' record, they're 1-3. Well, look who they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they started out the first 4 games. They had Helias. Nobody's beating Helias this year.
Yeah.
I see them winning out. I really do.
Yep, they're definitely a team to contend with this year. So, we need a good start.
Yep.
One way or the other. If we got the ball first, we need to get down there and, not get a 3 and out, but get down there, move the ball, preferably get a score, or if we start on defense, let's get a stop, force them to punt, and I'll feel pretty good.
Well, I like your 21 points at half. That'd be great because Rockbridge is only averaging a little over 25 points a game. So, their offense is not, the superstar, that kind of thing. But their defense, they did hold the Crusaders. They held them to just 16 points.
Yeah.
And, and they had been averaging like 45. So
exactly.
The defense is something to watch out with. But I like, your approach here to say, hey, let's spread it out, use our speed. Because just looking at it on the field before the game, I think they're bigger than we are.
Oh, they're
okay,
huge.
and so
They're
that's going to make
monsters.
them. That should make them a little slower.
Yeah.
And as long as you spread the field out, okay, they can. Between the hash marks, they can keep that covered. But if you can spread the field out and get a lot more room for some of those receivers, I think we got a good shot at this.
Figure out what the coverage is, and then and then call your plays that gets those receivers in the gaps.
Yeah,
and and it's a little simple game. Just get after it and play ball, and whatever happens, happens.
Score more points than they do, and you can't lose.
Right. Rockbridge, obviously, the size on that front line is going to be a factor, I think, tonight. But when you go down from the 40 to the 30 on either side of that big line that's from the 40 to the 40, you got some skill position kids there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some kids that are a little bit more mobile, perhaps.
Yep.
They're going to have some speed. Don't think they're going to go to sleep in that secondary.
No, they won't. But once again, it'll be interesting to see if they come out with a four-man box like a 3-1, or if they come out with a 5-man box like a 3-2 or a 4-1, or are they going to load it up and bring the heat, and then man us up and say, go ahead and throw in those tight windows. You're not going to have any time to throw whatsoever. So,
Knipp's got to get rid of it quick. Run the short outs and just get it out of his hands.
And that's what Rockbridge's got to decide. They got to decide: are we going to cover everybody and then force him to run, or are we going to blitz him and force him to throw it quick? So we'll see what Rockbridge has in store for the Laker offense.
One of the things that's going to be on Quinton is to limit the mistakes. Okay, a team like this, we can't really afford to turn the ball over, and so it's going to have to be when he does get flushed out of the pocket, make those smart decisions.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
If he needs to take a sack or just a small gain, take it.
Yeah.
Don't try to force the ball downfield if the receiver's not open.
Live to fight another day.
That's right.
About 4.5 minutes before the kickoff in tonight's game between Rockbridge and Camdenton. We're going to have it for you live right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com. Back in 2 minutes. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Big hits belong on the field, not your car. When life throws you a hard tackle, High Tech Collision and Auto Body is your MVP for complete collision repair. You've seen the big yellow trucks. Now remember, they fix your vehicles too. Fast, friendly, and hassle-free. Experience the High Tech difference in person, online, or call 348-9070. Proud supporters of the Lake community, Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. Go Lakers! Go Indians! Go High Tech!
Be ready for tax season with LOZ Tax and Accounting. This mom and daughter duo brings 65 years of experience to the table, proudly supporting the Camdenton Lakers and our Lake community. Find them just before RP Lumber on Highway 5 North. Call 573-525-9007 to book your appointment. Look up LOZ Tax on Google. Call 573-525-9007 and trust the experts at LOZ Tax and Accounting. Go Lakers and go LOZ Tax and Accounting.
My car! Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Should have remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
Before the Lakers take the field, you know where the gear comes from. Jack's Sporting Goods. For athletics, outdoor fun, and even into the summer deals on lake toys and fishing gear. Need your team or business logo to stand out? Jack's personalized screen printing is the best in the game. And the prices will have you cheering. For 70 years, their legendary customer service has helped the lake gear up with confidence. Jack's Sporting Goods, Highway 54 in Camdenton.
For the Lakers.
And it looks to
white jerseys with yellow. Can't see him.
No, my
to see what who's that? It was gold and white. Eldon years ago. So the Lakers will start the contest, and it'll be Knipp at quarterback in the absence of Michael Machino with an ankle sprain. What a great game he had.
I was going to
last
say
week.
you wouldn't have known that he was injured. He played through that. It was obviously something that was fairly serious.
You could tell toward the end of the game when he was in coverage, and the guy got by him. had Stanfield open a little bit further downfield. Had he seen him, it was an easier throw for him. 2nd down and 10. Staying with 5 wide, only trips to the right this time instead of to the left. Quick snap to Knipp on a broken play. Knipp gets through the line of scrimmage and might have got one. That ball was snapped. Nobody moved.
I think the center got the snap count wrong, Denny, because it hit Knipp in the chest before he could put his hands around it.
So he picked up 2 on the carry. 3rd down and 8 now for the Lakers, and flags fly. Flag comes in on the near side of the field. I didn't see it, Steve.
Lined up in the neutral zone is what they're calling. Offsides on the offense. But now they're talking to... Yeah, they got it.
A custom 5. Now it's 3rd down and 13 back at the 17-yard line. Not the start you want if you're a Laker fan. And Knipp trying to dig out of a hole here. Trips to the far side. Knipp looking downfield. Got a little bit of time. Now unloads over the middle. Caught.
Nice.
Cruson on the reception. Enough for the first down. Out to the 33-yard line. And another Pacific Pools first down for the Camdenton Lakers.
What a huge play, Denny. 3rd down conversion, 3rd and 13. Get the first down.
That's a confidence builder for Knipp. Huge. Trips near side this time. Twins far side. Knipp, the only person in the backfield, works out of the shotgun. Looks toward the sideline. The coach pits and brings Cruson in motion. And they drop the ball. And Knipp's able to fall on it. But it's going to be a loss of 5 yards back to the 29-yard line. And just kind of a botched handoff. I don't think Knipp took the snap cleanly, and when he went to hand it off, it was more just kind of a shuffle the ball over there, and there was nothing Cruson could do with it. They maintain possession. 2nd down, 15. Knipp out of the shotgun to throw once again in trouble. Got to get rid of it. Caught at the 40-yard line, and good extra yards after the catch. Routh fights for an extra yard or two, and it moves the ball all the way out to the 42-yard line, bringing up a 3rd down and 3. Very makeable. 3rd down and 2, from the official spot. So from the 42-yard line, Knipp will go to work. That's when you might bring Cruson in motion here and do that inside handoff. Nope, they're going to throw. Well, they tried Knipp on a quarterback keeper, and it looks like he got enough for the first down. Kept his legs driving and ducked his head. And that's going to move the chains for another Pacific Pools first down.
I'm liking this drive, Denny.
Hey, good effort by Knipp. He looks good tonight.
Yes. He got hit at least a yard behind the line of scrimmage and just plowed through to get that first down, keeping the legs moving.
They teach that. Get your head down once you take contact. Put your head down and start leaning forward. They fake it to Cruson. Wide open Jennings. Another first down at the 43-yard line. Nice route. That's what I like about this spread. It keeps everybody in the secondary honest. You can't do a lot without keeping at least man-to-man, and they're going with a cover 2. 2 safeties back there to help out. So they're finding the seams, much like you would see Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. That one a little bit short to Cruson, incomplete. Good opening drive thus far for the Camdenton Lakers. Into Rockbridge territory at their 44-yard line. 2nd down and 10 now after the incomplete pass. Knipp pulls away from center. Now just looks to the sideline. They're going to regroup. Stacking the box a little bit more with 3-4-3. Knipp steps up. He's hit as he throws. That ball's loose on the turf and recovered by Rockbridge down to the 38-yard line before he's taken down. But that's Rockbridge football on the turnover.
Boy, that looked like he had his arm going forward from up here, Denny. That looked like an incomplete pass.
Well, it looked good. A great start to this football game for the Camdenton Lakers, and the big hit. That's why we talked about connect. You got to get rid of the football. If somebody's open, get rid of it. He might have been better served if he would have ducked and ran with that football. He had all kinds of room in front of him, but it's live action. I mean, you're here at game time, and you don't see a lot of those situations. And it's a quick snap. Quarterback through the line of scrimmage, hit from behind, and it pushed him forward for a gain of 6 on first down, 2nd down 4. Out of the shotgun, trips left. And it's a quick throw out in the flats on a flood left. It's got the first down and more. Down at about the 22-yard line. One of these yellow numerals, Steve, are just washing on these white jerseys.
Catch up.
I wish I could see them a little bit, just not enough definition. So out of the shotgun once again, trips to the right side this time for Rockbridge. Low snap and flushed out of the pocket. Rolling out to his right, directing traffic. Ball almost intercepted by Cruson at the 5. Did a nice job of knocking it down. Well, you can see their wideouts have a definite height advantage over the Camdenton Lakers. They just threw that ball up high. Cruson, pretty good athlete, was able to jump up
had
and
the
at least knock
interception.
it down. Yeah.
But it was broken up by the Rockbridge player.
2nd down 10. Rockbridge, wideouts either side, man in motion, shifts right to left, now resets left. And it'll be a run play on a wildcat right through the middle, and a gain of 12 yards on the carry, and a flag comes in at the end. That's going to be a personal foul, and I think it's going against Rockbridge. One of the Camdenton Lakers secondary, I think that was Jennings, lost his helmet. So somebody's got to check out for a play. Or was that Branson that lost his helmet? Boy, that was a little scrap in the end zone there. And the Camdenton Laker had his helmet removed. Rockbridge is coming back to the line of scrimmage. And now here the penalties assessed. And I think this should be a 15-yarder. It is. Man, I was hoping they saw what I saw. So that helps the Lakers cause a bunch. Puts Rockbridge all the way back out to the 25-yard line. Buckman, the quarterback, works out of the shotgun with twins to both sides. 8:03 left here in the first quarter, being brought to you by First Bank of the Lake. It's first down and 10, but now at the 25-yard line, Rockbridge was moving the football, and the penalty cost him. Quick throw and catch on the left side to the 20-yard line to about the 19 after the catch. So Buckman can do a little bit of everything, Steve. He can run the football. He can throw it. He's got some tall, lanky receivers. And when they get on those D-backs from Camdenton, Camdenton's given up 6 to 12 inches on every wideout. Buckman hands off on the inside. Cut back move to the 10, inside the 10 to the 8. Finally brought down by Routh, I believe. Moves the chains for another Pacific Pools first down. Now into the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone at about the 8-yard line. This is Buckman, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Twins, both sides. Sends the man in motion, right to left. Rolls out to his right now. Looking toward the end zone. Caught 6. Touchdown. That was pretty easy. Grant Hyde got wide open in the end zone. And there was nothing you could do about it. He was so open. That's just a blown coverage. That's one of the things we talk about Michael Machino being the quarterback for the Camdenton Lakers. He's probably also one of the better D-backs on the team. He's going both ways and understands coverage because he's also the quarterback. He's seen it from the other side of the ball. Flag comes in. Somebody jumped. It's going against Rockbridge on an illegal procedure call, so backs the extra point unit up 5 yards. They'll snap this from about the 7 or 8 yard line. And the extra point attempt. Taking a long time. They thought they jumped again. Camdenton started pointing at their line, but no flag came out. Count the extra point. It's 7-0 Rockbridge with 7 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. We'll be back in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Fiber Steel Boat Lifts, delivering quality boat lifts that won't sink your budget for over 35 years. Proudly backing our Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians, Fiber Steel covers the entire lake. Military discounts? You bet. Easy online shopping at lakeboatlifts.com? Absolutely. Or just tell your smartphone to call Fiber Steel Boat Lifts. There's only one, just past Bridal Cave on Old 5. Look for the palm trees. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call, click, or come in. Fiber Steel Boat Lifts. They've got your boat covered.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game. On your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back, Johnny Bunny and Steve Schneider, live from Camdenton High School. Steve's got a scoring recap for you.
Hey, after the fumble, Denny setting up the Rockbridge Bruins on the Laker 37-yard line. They covered that distance in 7 plays. The final one, an 8-yard pass to Hyde. The extra point was good with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is Rockbridge breaking out on top, 7-0 over the Lakers.
Rockbridge has an interesting approach to their kickoff. They all stay in tight, kind of in an arc around the football. And they all charge toward the football, and then they'll spread out, or they could try some kind of onside kick. We'll see what they do. So they spread out, and here comes the kick. Pretty good kicker for the Rockbridge Bruins, excuse me. There it is. That should hit purple grass. Bring it back out to the 20. That's your safest bet on something like that. Actually, in high school, even if you catch the ball in the end zone, the play's dead. They don't allow you to bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah, it's a good rule because that's your highest probability of injury is kick returns.
First quarter action being brought to you by First Bank of the Lake. 7-0 Rockbridge early. 7 minutes to play in this first quarter. Knipp out of the shotgun, trips to his left. Quick little hit out to Cruson. Cruson slipped, and he was guarded really well anyway. I don't think he could have got positive yards out of that, even if he would have kept his feet. Loss of 4 brings up second down, 14. Got to get vertical a little bit here. See if we can bring Branson off the edge. And they got him to jump, so we got 5 of it back. Second down and 9. Good hard count by Knipp. Draws Rockbridge off sides. Trips to the right, Twins left. They've got an advantage on that right side, Steve. They're playing that interior guy, Cruson, about 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. And they try to Cruson. Ball's tipped.
Oh, I think he caught it anyway.
And the
Holy
catch is
cow.
made by Stanfield. What a great reception. That's a drill you play every day in practice, a tip drill. Stanfield right there, interrupting the passer against Knipp. Should tack on another 15 yards at the end of this one. That's going to move the Lakers out to about the 45-yard line after they assess this penalty. Rockbridge is doing everything they can to help the Lakers
we'll take
here
it.
in the early going. They've had a couple crucial penalties, just the one turnover on the fumble. And the Lakers are in this one. They put Hodge in the backfield as a running back now. Might try something up the middle just to mix it up, and they do with Hodge. Hodge bounces it outside, takes a 5-yard loss. Hodge is more your dive type running back. You want him to hit the pocket or hit the line hard and see if he can get you a couple of yards. There he loses 5 as he tried to bounce it to the corner. Just couldn't get out of bounds. Back to the shotgun and 5 wide. Cruson out wide to his left side with Jennings and Stanfield. And they'll try and flood that side. Here's Knipp going long. Got Jennings. Got it to 30, 20, 10. Foot race. Touchdown.
No
Jennings.
flags.
Lakers 6. 7-6 now. Big touchdown play. Knipp bought the time. And Cole Jennings got behind the deepest defender and just outran everybody into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakers. Definitely needed to get that confidence back. They looked pretty good that first drive until the fumble, Steve.
Yep.
And now you got them rolling again. And again, Rockbridge helped. 25 yards in penalty on that series. Petrov on to attempt the extra points. Pretty good normally. And he's pretty good tonight. 7-all with 5:14 left to play here in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Central Fitness, a Patriots gym, is on a mission to forge a stronger, more disciplined nation, one member at a time, built on the pillars of faith, dedication, and discipline. This isn't just a gym, it's a brotherhood and sisterhood of warriors. Members train with purpose, live with integrity, and rise together. Central Fitness promotes personal excellence, mental toughness, and physical resilience. Join the movement. Sign up from your phone at centralfitness24.com.
This is Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider has a scoring recap for you.
Hey, where Camden could have got down after that early fumble, they bounced back from the 20. They go 80 yards. 62 of that on the last play. Knipp to Jennings for the touchdown. Extra points good. And with 5:14 to go in this opening quarter, it is now all tied up 7-7.
Nice ball by Knipp. Great catch by Jennings. And off to the races he went. About 30 yards after he caught that ball. Jennings can fly, man. There was nobody catching him. His kick will be out of bounds and spotted at the 35, Steve?
Yeah.
So decent field position. I mean, when you've got some of the speedsters, you're looking at the speedsters that Rockbridge has. I mean, there's some dangerous people in the open. They're hard to tackle. They're just so elusive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that was intentional, kicking it out of bounds or not, but by setting it on the 35, if it was me, I'd just go ahead and try an onside kick if you're worried about, the run back. Then at least you got a chance at the ball and you're giving up maybe 10 yards doing it that way, but who knows? He might have just been going for the corner and got a little too wide with it.
We'll see. I'm sure the Lakers are going to score more touchdowns tonight. Want to get 14 or 21 by half. That's the goal for the Camdenton Lakers tonight. Buckman to throw on first down. Incomplete. Second down 10. 5:10 left to play here in the first quarter. First quarter action is being brought to you by the First Bank of the Lake. And our title sponsor tonight, Hewlett, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC in Camdenton. Buckman out of the shotgun, brings a man in motion, right to left, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, got some blockers out in front, caught from behind, and Muff pushes him forward for about 2 or 3. So it's about an 8-yard pickup on second down, and it makes it 3rd down and 2. Uh-oh, somebody's down on the field. Cramp, maybe?
That's number
it's one
65,
of the interior linemen.
Number 65 for the Bruins.
So an injury timeout brought to you by Lake Regional Hospital. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Tired of settling for low CD rates at your bank? Lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. We offer some of the best CD rates in the nation. CDs make saving a cinch. They combine security with great investment returns. Don't miss out. Maximize your savings with a secure, high-yield CD. Check out our rates at fblake.bank and lock in a great CD rate today with First Bank of the Lake. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back from the injury timeout from Lake Regional Hospital. Good news for the Rockbridge Bruins. Just a leg cramp. We're able to walk off the field under his own power. So we're in good shape. Buckman to throw. Quick little hitter out in the flats. And driven back. Almost had the first down. But he was hit right before and driven back about a yard. That was a nice hit. Heron on the shot. Or Hesker, excuse me.
4th down and 1.
4th and 1. Here's where your Hogs got to go big up front. Go 4-4, fill in the gaps. Man comes in motion, left to right. Quarterback keeper's got the first down. Not much more. And a good tackle by Stanfield. Now Stanfield gets up a little bit gimpy and comes to the sideline. Well, I've been impressed with the play of Stanfield. Every week he seems to get better, gets more minutes, and he's on the field a lot. Just a sophomore. So it's a first down for the Rockbridge Bruins.
That's hard to say.
A mouthful, isn't it?
Yes.
What'd you say, Rockbridge? Buckman out of the shotgun. Got 2 stacked on the left side. Wants to go to the left side. Screen pass. Oh, nice hit. Hasker again. Goes low. Upends the return man. That might be up for the jackhammer hit of the game.
That's
brought
so
to you
far.
by Andy's Frozen Custard. Good to have our friends at Andy's back on the program with us. There's a gain of 6. So it's 2nd down and 4 for Rockbridge. Man comes in motion, left to right. Buckman to throw, going deep. What an arm. Incomplete, out through everybody. That was about a 55-yard pass in the air. Buckman can sling it. 3rd down and 4. Carter Butts checks into the ball game. Third down and 4. Big play here for the Lakers. They need to stop them and get the ball back. Buckman out of the shotgun, trips stacked. Now one runs right to left, right in front of Buckman. He'll keep it himself. First down and more. What an athlete. He's gone. Buckman at the 30, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Dangerous, dangerous quarterback. Give him an inch and he'll take the rest of the field. That's all he needed to break through the line of scrimmage, and he was gone. You could tell when he hit second gear, he was going all the way. 13-7 now, Rockbridge. You know, that line for Rockbridge is so big. You wonder if maybe they'll tire in the second half, Steve, and we'll start getting some of what we want, because right now they're dominating the Camdenton Lakers. On to attempt the extra point to try and make this a 14-7 game in the favor of the Rockbridge Bruins. Low snap, kicks up. It's good. 14-7. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Lakers at Corey, Lakers at Corey. We sell rock, we sell rock. 1 and 2 in space rock. Build it, reverse that rock.
Lake Ozark Quarry, selling rock to everyone. Call today, 573-569-5654. Look them up online and Facebook.
We sell rock, we sell rock.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider with a scoring recap.
7 plays this time for the Rockbridge Bruins.
It's not easy.
I want to say Rockridge, and that's from Blazing Saddles. That's what else has got me thrown off. 7 plays, 65 yards. The last 47-yard run by Buckman for the touchdown, and he's fast. And extra point's good. So now Camdenton 7 and the Bruins 14 with 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter, Denny.
We're going with Buckman. There's actually 2 number 2s on the roster. Buckman, or who we've been calling, is a senior. There's also a sophomore, Nevels. This kid acts more like a senior, just the way he plays. He's seen battle before, so we're going to go with Buckman for the remainder of the night. I don't know why they do that. Why do teams have to have 2 or 3 of the same number? 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter, being brought to you by First Bank of the Lake. It's 14-7, Rockbridge. Cole Jennings stands at about his 2. It's a little pitch up into the air, and the ball's loose on the turf. Wisely, the Lakers just fall on it at the 35-yard line. Hodge had a chance in it early, and he kind of bobbled it, and it went over his head, and then the back line just kind of fell on it. So decent field position for the Lakers.
That's that kicking formation that you pointed out earlier, Dave. They all bunch up, and they can go either way. And Rockbridge had a chance to recover that. The first player let it slip through his hands, but fortunately, Camden will fall on that.
See if the Lakers can turn the tide here. They trail 14-7. It's Knipp out of the shotgun, trips to his left, rolls out left, in trouble. He's got to get rid of it. Nice throw and catch. Caught at the 46. It's enough for the first down. I think that's Heron on the reception. Check that, Southwick on the reception. Great concentration by Knipp to get that ball downfield. He was under a lot of pressure. So it's another Pacific Pools first down. Better field position now for the Lakers at their 46-yard line. Knipp, quick hitter. To Southwick again, across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Clock winds down to 2:22. One of Coach Machino's keys to the game is let's get 14 or 21 before halftime. He feels like we got a pretty good chance at this game. We got to get out. Got to get out of the box. 2nd down and 4 for the Lakers. Knipp to throw, in trouble, is going to get sacked. Back at the 45, bringing up a 3rd down and 11. Protection just kind of collapsed there as there's a big rush coming from the Cupies. Bruins, excuse me. Where did I get Cupies? Thinking ahead. Knipp looks to the sideline to get another play, perhaps. 1:30 left in this first quarter. Knipp to throw. Got a man open, caught right at the first down marker.
No. They're going to say he trapped it.
Boy, I thought Ralph made a good catch on that. He was facing the press box. We had a pretty good look at it, but so did the officiating crew, and they say no dice. 4th down and 10. Lakers look like they're going to go for it, or will Pooch kick this? Yep, Pooch kick. Oh, nice kick. High spiraling kick will bounce at the 20. Take a big Laker bounce.
Get it.
Down inside the 5.
Oh, no.
And it carries them into the end zone. They'll spot it at the 20.
He needed to swat that back.
Cruson had a chance to spot that down inside the 5, and he's holding his hand up like it was inches, and it took me into the end zone.
Yeah, that's a play where you don't even try to get the ball. Okay, you're that close, and with that momentum, you just swat it back into the field of play. And then let somebody else down it.
So 1st down and 10 for the Bruins at their own 20-yard line. 1 minute, 8 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 14-7. Lakers need a pick 6 right here. Buckman has a man reset right to left. Now goes back left. Out of the shotgun. He'll keep it himself through the line of scrimmage. Dances around a little bit and got some help. Paul Muff on the tackle. Got some help from Stanfield there. Stanfield actually cut him off, and Muff came in to finish him off. Nice little scramble for 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. 2nd down 3, we'll call it. It's a long 2. Buckman wants to throw. Going deep. It's a jump ball along the sideline, and he throws it about to the benches where his teammates were. Incomplete. 3rd down and 3. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
He definitely has the arm, as you mentioned earlier. He just doesn't have quite control of it. Both his deep passes so far tonight have been well overthrown, Denny.
Well, I think he might have thrown that one away on purpose.
He could have.
I mean, that was 10 yards out of bounds. That was back by the benches out of bounds. So Buckman out of the shotgun. Twins to both sides. Man relocates to his left. Buckman keeps it. And run out of bounds right at the 1st down marker. Did he get enough?
The one.
I don't know that
one
he
referee is short of the line. The line to gain is exactly on the 30. They're giving it to him.
Well, I didn't think he got it. I thought he pushed him out of bounds before he got to the marker. But apparently it was just enough, but not by much, because the ball was spotted with the nose of the football on the 30-yard line. They started this drive on the 20. So he must have known where he was going. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Buckman out of the shotgun. Hands off this time, up the middle. And some good hard running. That's 2 or 3. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Jennings got up off the bottom of that one. And that's the end of the first quarter with our score. Rockbridge Bruins 14, Camdenton Lakers 7. Rockbridge with the ball when we return on Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Honey, what was that?
Ugh, a big brain just fell in the garage. No worries. I'll call Witt Tree Service.
Witt Tree Service is available 24/7 at 573-836-6103. Look them up online, Facebook, and read their Google reviews. Have Witt Tree Service give you a free quote or call if you have an emergency. 573-836-6103. One call will do it all. Witt Tree Service. This is Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back after one quarter. Rockbridge 14, Camdenton 7. I'm Denny Bunny alongside Steve Schneider. You got some stats you want to run down real quick?
I'll tell you what, 112 yards for the Lakers in that first quarter, Denny. 117 receiving, about 5 yards in the negative for rushing. One touchdown. Cole Jennings and he's got 2 catches for 69 yards. Quinn Knipp, not bad, Denny. 8 of 10 for 117 yards and 1 touchdown for a 150 rating. Doing real well.
Yeah, he is.
For coming off the bench. 139 yards given up, 24 receiving, 115 yards on the ground rushing for the Bruins.
Back to live action, second quarter, brought to you by American Sun Control. Buckman, hands off, deep behind the line of scrimmage, and he barely got back to the line of scrimmage on the handoff. Not much doing there. So your running game is Buckman. Rockbridge actually lost a yard on that play, so it's 3rd down and 8. Lakers need to hold here. Wait and see if Buckman throws or some kind of quarterback option run. Twins to both sides, stacked on the right. Man goes in motion right to left. Turns around, they fake the handoff, come back the right side, and it's caught. And enough for the first down. He spins out of 1 tackle, spins out of a second. Now down the sideline he goes. Hasker gives chase and misses him at the 20. Touchdown, Rockbridge.
Bookie Kritza on that, number 1, Denny.
All right, so Kritza goes a long way. Eludes 1 tackle, then spun out of another one. It was a T-shirt type tackle. And when they went to swing him to the ground, he just broke free and down the sideline he went. Touchdown makes it 20-7 now, Rockbridge. Bruins starting to take hold here. Lakers need to sustain a drive. Get this thing either tied up or at least keep it to a 1-score game. Extra point attempt. Wow, this kicker can kick. Is good. 21-7. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Are you looking for a dream home? Whether it's a waterfront property, luxury home, condo, or commercial development, you need a real estate team that knows the area inside and out. You need your favorite real estate team, the Ed Schmidt Team. The Ed Schmidt Team is a group of award-winning realtors who are passionate about helping you find your perfect property. They have the expertise, experience, and enthusiasm to make your real estate journey a smooth and successful one. Contact them today at favoritelake.com. Your favorite real estate team, the Ed Schmidt Team, powered by EXP Realty.
Let's do this!
Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back. Bob Shore Stadium, Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider with another scoring recap for you.
Rockbridge this time, Denny, they go 6 plays, 80 yards. They covered the big play, a 68-yard pass from Buckman to Kritzer. It was really about a 5-yard pass, a screen, but he was able to break a couple tackles to go the distance. And so with 11:4 to go in the half, it is now Rockbridge 21, Camdenton 7.
Cruson waits at about his 5-yard line. They tried an onside kick a little bit earlier. Now he'll go deep and hit the purple grass. He'll spot that one at the 20. Barely hit the purple grass, almost out of the end zone. So first down and 10 for the Camdenton Lakers at their 20. They're trailing 21-7. Need a good series here, Steve.
Yeah, we do. Got to get those 21 points the coach wanted in the pregame.
Yep. Definitely got
I
ahead
tell you,
of them now.
the defense looked pretty good on that last series, except for that broken tackle in the big run. They got him in a third down situation.
Knipp out of the shotgun, flanked by Hodge in the backfield. He's got trips to his left. Lone receiver Routh to his right. Knipp wants to throw. Quickly, caught by Cruson. Cruson makes a move down the sideline.
Go.
He breaks it. He could go. He stepped out of bounds at the 33-yard line. But that's one of those plays where you throw it to your most talented athlete out there, and that's Cruson. He's so fast and can dance for you. He makes one move. He could break a big one, and he almost did right there.
He got a little shove there right at the end.
It's enough for a Pacific Pools first down. He'll line up with trips right, twins left. Knipp out of the shotgun. Now they look to the coaching staff for something different. And Knipp to throws. Got to hurry. Got rid of it. Caught by Cruson at the 47. Nice throw and catch. Knipp had to get rid of that football. Under a lot of pressure, and somehow finds Cruson. Cruson's got to be the favorite receiver. I mean, I'll take Jennings on a sprint. We saw that earlier tonight. But the Lakers moving the ball well now out of this spread offense. First down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Knipp looking to the sideline. Now goes to work. To throw. Oh, almost intercepted. Dangerous throw. Had Routh early in the route. It might have hung onto the ball just a little bit too long.
Yeah, that should have been an interception.
Yeah. Second down 10.
Rockbridge player just didn't. I think he was looking down the field for his pick six. Took his eyes off the ball.
Looking for the camera in the end zone, wasn't he?
Yep.
Knipp to throw. On second and 10, flushed out of the pocket. Got a man open. Caught. That's Heron at about the 37-yard line. I'm sorry, 47-yard line. I'm going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 45. Now they move it up a little bit. A far side official said at the 45. Near side official said 44, and it's enough for the first down. So it keeps the chains moving. I was watching the far side official because he was with the chain gang. And they reset, and I thought he had enough for the first down. Cruson comes in motion. And a quick throw.
Oh, where's the flag for that?
There it comes. Okay. Nice throw.
Threw the flag from the 10 all the way up to the 35.
With a 35-yard pass.
He's got an arm. That official's got an arm.
He can sling it. Must have played shortstop back in the day.
Holding.
It's a good call. It's a good call because you saw it early, Steve, and the official from a long way away was able to.
The ball was in the air, I thought, Denny, so it should have been pass interference. I mean, we'll take the holding, but.
Well, it's enough to give the Lakers another Pacific Pools first down at the 33-yard line. So Lakers got a good drive going here. Rockbridge can't stay with these speedy receivers. Knipp in trouble. Got rid of it.
Yes.
Cruson dives for it. Is it a catch? I think it might have bounced.
Waiting for a call. They're waiting for a call.
I think it might have.
They're talking. They're going to call it a catch.
Wow, what an effort by Cruson coming back to this football. The reception's good at the 33-yard line. Knipp got hit as he released that football. And Cruson made a play out of it. Second down 4. Almost got Rockbridge to jump on that left side. Knipp, with 4 seconds left on the play clock, got to hurry. Knipp to throw. Flushed out of the pocket and stuffed. Back at the 37-yard line. Nobody open, Steve. That's one of those where maybe a little bit more experience, you just toss.
Yeah.
I mean, just get rid of it. Incomplete pass and live to play. Now you're facing a 3rd down and 12. It could have been 3rd down and 4 if he throws that one into the dirt. Line's got to hold up for him. When they do, he's found his receivers. They pump once, going deep down the sideline. Over the shoulder opportunity for Jennings. Couldn't catch up to the football at the 10. 4th down and 12. You go for it.
Yeah.
From the 35-yard line, why not? Take another shot. See if you can get 5 of it back anyway. Try and get him to jump off sides here and then go to work. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 8:45.
Now the pooch
Now
kick.
they're looking to pooch kick it. High snap. And just straight up into the air. Hopefully we get a Laker bounce. It doesn't. It comes back to the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag on the play. What's this about?
It's on the Lakers, which obviously will be declined.
That was a negative punt. Ball went straight up into the air. And when it came down on the nose, took a Rockbridge bounce back into the Lakers side of.
It was kind of a high looping snap. It
Right.
wasn't a real clean snap, and that threw the timing off for the kick. So
the ball's going to be spotted at the original line of scrimmage at the 35-yard line here. So net 0 on the punt. Back to work we go for Rockbridge. Rockbridge dances through the line of scrimmage, caught from behind, pushed forward for a gain of 8. Maybe 9 out to the 44-yard line. I've been waiting to hear our PA announcer call the quarterback's name, either Buckman or Neffel, because there's 2 number 2s. We've been going with Buckman because he's a senior. But he's listed as a D-back. Not sure which is correct. 2nd down and 1. Taking a lot of time. Down to 1. Ooh, got the play off. Loading up, going deep, in stride, caught. Oh, in and out of the intended receiver's hands. Had to go outstretched, hit the turf, and couldn't hang on. Wow, what a throw and potential catch there. Had Cruson in coverage, but look at the size difference between Cruson and that receiver. Good opportunity to air it out there on 3rd down and 1 or 2nd down and 1. It's a throwing down, so take a shot, see what happens. We're down to 7:39 left here in the second quarter. Second quarter action is being brought to you by American Sun Control. On 3rd and 1, watch Buckman. He probably just danced. No, they're going to throw. Oh, nice tip. Intercepted.
Yes.
Hasker comes down with it at the 35-yard line. Laker first down. The break the Lakers needed to turn the momentum around. And Hasker comes up big on another tip drill. Stanfield picked up a tip on a tip play earlier, and now Hasker, with the ball batted up in the air, was able to get to it and give his team good field position at the 35-yard line.
Right back at the 35 where that punt ended up, did he?
Yeah, we can't get off that 35.
Can't get off the 35.
We started 3 drives now from the Laker 35-yard line. See if we can move it a little bit here. Knipp out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking downfield, comes back underneath, caught at about the 32-yard line. Gain of 3. Heron had to come back and make the catch. Second down, 7. Trips to the left side. Twins to the right side. Knipp out of the shotgun, pulls up now, looks to the coaching staff for a new play. They'll reset. Knipp to throw. Got time, comes back on. Had Cruson. A lot of contact there. A lot of contact there in coverage, no flag. And Cruson was getting kind of rabbit punched in the back the whole way coming across field.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit too much contact there, Denny.
So 3rd down and 7. Lakers been staying with 5 wide. It's their best look offensively. Cruson comes in motion. They fake the handoff. And a throw picked off by Rockridge. And the chase ensues down the right side. Oh, nice tackle. There's a touchdown saving tackle made by Stanfield. Stanfield's been getting nicked up tonight. Boy, he got up a little slowly earlier in the first quarter and now comes to the sideline. So turnover deserves another one, but not 2, Steve.
No.
Rockbridge, great field position at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line of the Camdenton Lakers. With 6:40 left to play, Rockbridge is on top by a score of 21-7. And threatening here again in the second quarter. Buckman out of the shotgun. Will run through the line of scrimmage, picking his way downfield, breaks a tackle to the 5, finally down. Now the ball's loose. Rockbridge recovers in the end zone. Touchdown Rockbridge on a broken play, on a fumble, and a fumble recovery in the end zone. Got it going your way. Man. 27-7. Nothing else. Rockbridge has momentum. Southwick kind of limping around there in the end zone. They don't need any more injuries to this Camdenton Laker defensive secondary. Good snap, good hold. Kicks up. It's pretty good. 28-7. This is Mix 92, 7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Oh boy, Rex is going to need a bath. Let me see if I can get him to the groomer. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I know you're old and it hurts to travel. Have no fear, furry friends and pet parents. Abigail Chase, pet specialist, is here. Certified in pet grooming, geriatric pets, and feline safe certification. Abigail can help with... If going to the groomer doesn't work for your Fido, then let Abigail Chase, pet specialist, come to you. Look up online and call 910-890-4870. Again, 910-890-4870.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Rockbridge scores again. Steve will tell you about it.
Hey, this time just took him one play, 26 yards, Denny, after the interception and the return down to the Lakers' 26-yard line. Buckman took the run, got all the way down to the 2, fumbled the ball into the end zone, and Bliss on the recovery for the score. Extra point was good, with 6:27 to go in the half. Rockbridge is now up 28-7 over the Lakers.
That's when things are going your way.
Yeah.
The Lakers need a break. Could have been a big turnover to prevent the touchdown, and Rockbridge able to fall on it in the end zone. Lakers got to get more points. It's 28-7. Plenty of time with 6:27 left to play here. Ball into the end zone once again. Cruson just watches it. So it's at the 20-yard line. So a spot at the 20. First down and 10 for the Camdenton Lakers. Down 28-7 now, with 6:27 left to play in the first half. Second quarter action is being brought to you by American Sun Control, and as always want to thank our title sponsor, Hewlett Automotive in Camdenton. Knipp out of the shotgun to throw. Got time this time and misses his intended receiver, Stanfield. Second down and 10. Stops the clock at 6:23. Now you got to be careful. You got to keep something going here, Steve. Move the sticks a couple of times. You do not want to give them another possession. Illegal procedure against the Lakers. Caden Bearden, just a sophomore, jumped a little early. He was ready to block somebody. On second down, 15. Knipp to throw. Intercepted. Picked off at the 20. Down to the 15-yard line. Rockbridge continues to pick Knipp.
Yeah, they're jumping those routes now.
Yeah. And a flag comes in from the deep official. What do you got? A little more celebration than necessary. Tell you what, that backside official's got a good arm. He's throwing that flag a long way.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike against Rockbridge.
That'll cost Rockbridge 15. Take it from the 15 back to the 30. So the Lakers get a break there. 6:16 left to play. Lakers need a stand. Maybe another turnover. Here come the Bruins out onto the field with a play from the sideline. With a first down and 10, but it's from the 30, not the 15. So a little more hope. Buckman has trips to his left. And a man comes in motion, will reset left to right. Now comes back to his right. They fake it to him. Buckman rolls out to his right, looking to throw for the corner. Got a man. I think he's out of bounds.
Yep, no good.
Couldn't come down with it. Incomplete, but I thought he might have been out of bounds. And again, look at the size differential between the receiver and the cover man for the Lakers. Routh is probably given up 8 to 12 inches in height. Pretty nice to have in your arsenal when you just throw it up for grabs and let them go up and get it. Second down 10. 6:06 left to play. It is 28-7. Camdenton trails. Quick hitter thrown out in the flats. Caught there. Looking to make a move down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds at about the 24-yard line.
Will Bliss that time, did he, on the catch?
Yeah. Ranson on the tackle, was able to push him out of bounds. Third down and 4. Big play here for the Lakers. Not so sure they couldn't kick a field goal from here, Steve, if they wanted to. Buckman out of the shotgun. Lost it. Had to fall on it back at the 30. Now you're back at the original line of scrimmage with a fourth down and 10. And a flag comes in. I think it's getting a little bit chippy on the field down there, Steve. There's a lot of talking going on. With the official indication here, but I think there might have been
another dead ball unsportsmanlike.
Oh, this one against Camdenton, and it gives them a first down. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. You got them in a fourth down and 10, and you get penalized 15 yards. It moves the sticks and a fresh set of downs now. My. Mistakes are really starting to add up. Rockbridge Bruins taking advantage of this one now. This is where this drive started, at the 15-yard line. Personal foul put Rockbridge back 15 to the 30. And now from the 30, personal foul on the Camdenton Lakers puts it back at the 15, and that was after 4 downs. So it's first down and 10. Man comes in motion left to right. Buckman looks at him, now throws deep left side. Incomplete. Good coverage. Heron in coverage.
So that penalty is one of those things that drive a coach just absolutely crazy.
Well, you had him.
You had him at fourth down.
Him stop, 4th down and 10. You're at the 30.
That would have been, it could have been a field goal try, but, that's not a gimme from 30.
No, 47.
30, yeah. So
47-yard field goal. They're not going to try that. That kid's got a foot, but that's a long poke for high school. Buckman brings a man in motion, decides to keep it himself, steps through the line of scrimmage, breaks free, about the 10-5, touchdown. Kid can do it all.
Yeah.
Man, you could hear a pin drop here at Bob Shore Stadium, couldn't you? He's just a great athlete. There's not a lot you can do with him. So it's 34-7 now, all Rockbridge here in the first half. On to attempt the extra point. This kid's been automatic. Got your binos. Can you make out that number? That yellow on white is so difficult to see. Kicks up, kicks good. And it's 35-7.
Yeah, I lost track of who's the kick.
I think it's
I'll get him on the kickoff.
Rocco DePrima. Rocco DePrima. Nice Italian lad. I'm sure he plays soccer.
Absolutely.
5:33 left to play here in the third. 35-7 our score. It's been all Rockbridge Bruins first half. Back with more in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Lace & Co. Jewelry on West Highway 54 in Camdenton. Exquisite diamonds, custom creations, the exclusive herring propeller pendant. Each piece designed to reflect your inner light. Celebrate milestones. Celebrate you. Lace & Co. makes every moment unforgettable. Proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers. They're your place for one-of-a-kind class rings. Lace & Co. Jewelry. Designs that reflect your inner light. LaceandCoJewelry.com.
This is Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. 35-7 now. It's been all Rockbridge. Steve will tell you how it happened.
Yeah, after the interception, Rockbridge only had to go 30 yards, Denny. The last 15 of that was by Buckman for his second touchdown to go along with his 119 yards rushing so far tonight. Extra point was good with 5:33 to go in the half. It is now 35-7, Rockbridge.
This will go into the end zone on that purple grass again, spotted at the 20-yard line. That's where the Lakers will put it in play, first down and 10. Rockbridge having fun, just racing to the dead ball. Fresh ball comes in from the sideline, from the Lakers side of the stadium. 5:33 left to play now. Couple too many turnovers.
Yeah. 3 turnovers so far for the Lakers, and they've got points off of them
every
each
one
time.
of them.
Yeah.
Fumble and 2 interceptions.
And then that last drive, that unsportsmanlike penalty was kind of a killer.
Got to clean it up. Knipp out of the shotgun. Man comes in motion, right to left. He takes the handoff, and there's nothing. Rockbridge right there. That big line is just overwhelming. There's no gaps. There's no holes in that line to run through. They try a run play just to mix it up there a little bit. It's second down 11 for the Lakers now with 5:14 left to play. Knipp out of the shotgun. Somebody jumped. Illegal procedure against the Lakers. Second down and 16 for the Lakers. Deep in their own end. They've got to be careful here. Their punting game is not the best. Knipp rolls out, looking downfield, got to get rid of it, and throws another pick. Intercepted at the 20-yard line. Rockbridge gets great field position. You got to throw it away, Steve.
Yeah. Well, they're keying on those little crossing patterns, those short passes.
Yeah.
So, and Knipp's not getting really enough time to throw it deep, but you can't throw it into a crowd like that. They're jumping the routes.
First down and 10 for the Rockbridge Bruins. Here with 4:44, they've got plenty of time to put more points on the board. It's 35-7 right now. And Buckman, the quarterback's just having his way. Every time there's a quarterback keeper or run, he just waits for his line to clear things out, sees an open spot on the field, and runs to it. Flag on the play. And timeout's going to be called by Rockbridge. Timeout brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team and EXP Real Estate. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
It starts with a feeling. You belong here. At Columbia College in Osage Beach, they believe higher education isn't reserved for someone else. It's for you. With personalized attention and ongoing support, they help students from all backgrounds discover their identity as scholars and write a bold new future with you in the lead role. Because this isn't just college. It's your story, your next chapter. Columbia College, Osage Beach, where you belong. Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium after the timeout. Rockbridge has it first down and 10 at the Laker 20-yard line after another interception. 4:44 left to play here in the half. We'll see what they do here. Buckman takes a snap, and it's a handoff right up the middle. And strong running, good for 5, and it'll stop after about an 8-yard pickup. Second down and 2. Second down 3, perhaps. 7 yards on the carry from the official spot. Inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Well, they've been here a lot. Buckman out of the shotgun. He's got trips to his left. Brings a man in motion, left to right. Circles back and takes the handoff from Buckman through the line of scrimmage. Oh, nice tackle. Levi Brewer on the tackle. That was a nice tackle in the open field. That's not easy. .330 left to play here in this first half. It's third down and 1. And a handoff goes right up the gut. Got the first down, a little bit more inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. That's a fresh set of downs inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. They continue to move the ball. Another Pacific Pools first down. 3:18 left to play here in the first half. It has been all Rockbridge. 4 turnovers for the Camdenton Lakers, and the Rockbridge Bruins have made them pay for all of them. See if they do the same here. This is off an interception at the 20-yard line. From the 8. Buckman looks things over. Takes a snap, keeps it himself. He'll step through the line of scrimmage to the 6-yard line. A gain of 2. And it's second down, goal to go from the 6. .225 left. Rockbridge content to just work on this clock a little bit. And now timeout called by the Lakers. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at EXP Real Estate. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Where'd you get that grin? Right above your chin.
Hey folks, Joey Hom from your local Andy's Frozen Custard. Exciting news! Pumpkin pie concretes and delicious s'mores jackhammers are back. In-house baked pumpkin pie and the awesome honey-made graham crackers, hot fudge, and marshmallow jacks. You're gonna love them.
With a smile at Andy's, top your day. With a smile at Andy's, top your day.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Rockbridge knocking on the door with a second down goal to go from the 6-yard line. I'm Denny Bunny with my partner Steve Schneider. Live coverage for you this second quarter, being brought to you by American Sun Control. Rockbridge is doing what they want tonight. Buckman brings a man in motion, left to right. Fakes the handoff, comes back the other way, bobbles it, but maintains possession of the football in the end zone. It should be good for the touchdown. I never saw an indication. They're sure acting like a touchdown, but I never saw an official throw his hands up into the air. But it is a touchdown. That makes it 41-7. The extra point attempt will make this a 35-point lead for the Rockbridge Bruins. That should make the second half go pretty quick. Lakers have to kick off to start play here in the second half. Good snap, good hold, kicks good. It's a 35-point margin now, 42-7 with 2:14 left to play in the first half. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Hey there, all you thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. We've got a lineup that's sure to rev up your excitement. It's time to putt-putt to the Motor Hut and experience a winning combination like never before. We're talking about the perfect blend of touchdowns on the field and perfectly manicured lawns. And the best part, when you catch the Laker football action, you'll snag the best deals at the Motor Hut's outdoor equipment paradise. Camdenton High School Laker Football and the Motor Hut, your ultimate champions this season. Get ready to cheer on and transform your outdoors with us.
This is Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider has a scoring recap for you.
After the third interception by the Bruins, set them up on the 20-yard line. They do that in 5 plays. The last one, Brockman to Lee, a 6-yard pass, bobbled at the goal line, but then ultimately caught for the score. The extra point was good. With 2:14 to go in the half, it is now 42-7. Rockbridge over Camdenton.
Too much room on that receiver. He had 5 yards with nobody on him, which gave him the time, if he did bobble it, to go ahead and make the reception.
Bring it in, yep.
Big kick will go into the end zone. Touchback.
I'd love to see him try to create a field goal, Denny.
I'm sure that he's capable. His extra points sure look good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want him to see him kick a field goal, but that'd be interesting. All right, 2:14. We need to get something on the board again.
Well, if we don't, the mercy clock will start with the kickoff in the second half. Down 35 in the first half. Fake to Cruson, comes back. Boy, the balls just seem to be thrown short. Everybody's got to dive to the ground. That was caught by Heron. Second down and 6. Good for 4 yards on the throw and catch. Knipp out of the shotgun. 1:50 left to play here. And I don't know if he had possession of that before he's out of bounds. Nope, incomplete. It was Heron again. Official timeout. There's an injured player. So we'll take a injury timeout. Brought to you by Lake Regional Hospital. This is Mix 92.7 Sports, MoSportsZone.com.
HMI Fireplace is here to serve your community and promote local youth sports programs. It's in HMI's history to keep your home safe and to be on the ball when winter strikes. Come into HMI Fireplace and let them write up the best defense for Old Man Winter today. Look them up online at HMIFireplaceShop.com or give them a call.
No one warms you like HMI.
Years ago, I established a name synonymous with honesty, and today, Honest Abe's Home Services carries that torch. Ensuring your home safety with certified and insured professionals. Was the last handyman tinkering with your cottage certified? If not, my friends, you are gambling with your comfort and safety. Honest Abe's doesn't cut corners. Every technician is certified through Missouri Propane and fully insured, because peace of mind should be a right, not a privilege.
Honest advice, honest prices, Honest Abe's. Call honestabe's.com.
Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back from our injury timeout, brought to you by Lake Regional. Nothing more than a leg cramp for Buki Kritza. 3rd down and 6. Knipp wants to throw. Loading up, in trouble, ducks one tackle, now loads up, goes deep, nobody there. Oh, almost caught.
Yes. That was
pass interference will be called.
Well,
he was trying to get to Jennings, but Jennings was covered up. At first, I didn't even see the purple jersey down there. I was thinking, where's he going?
Jennings was double covered, but he would have caught that without that pass. Because basically he got up in the air, and the defender had to pull his arm down. Otherwise, he catches that, didn't he?
Good yardage on that play with 1:35 left. Puts the Lakers. Why are they bringing it back here?
Well, you don't put it at the spot of the foul in high school. Should be 15 yards from the previous spot. Should put him out around the 39.
It is the 39-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Lakers. A little break there, 1:35 left. 5 wide for Knipp. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. Knipp looks left.
Look out.
Comes back underneath. And was hit as he threw. And it's incomplete. 1:29, clock stops.
In Knipp's defense, he's not getting a lot of time back there in the pocket, Denny. The line's got to do a better job.
I think one of the things that might make Machino more effective is he rolls out a lot. He's always on the move, where Knipp's more of a pocket passer, and that pocket's really collapsing around him. There's nothing there for him. 2nd and 10. Knipp throws a strike, caught along the left sideline. Nice move, out of bounds at the 36. That was Heron on the reception. Oh, at the 46, he stepped out of bounds, but it's enough for a 1st down. We'll take it either way. But a nice move after the catch. So 1st down and 10 for the Camdenton Lakers. Take a shot. Throw it right down the middle of the field. Knipp to throw. Under pressure. Goes down the middle. Ball tipped by Cruz and incomplete. 1:16 left to play. 2nd down 10 from the 46. I'd like to see the Lakers get some points out of this, Steve. Just something else in the end zone.
Well, the deep ball has worked. He's been real close.
Right.
But I'm like you. He just needs to roll out to be able to give himself time for those receivers to get downfield.
2nd down 10. Knipp to throw. Rolling out to his right now. And caught at the 36-yard line. Now we're at the 36. That was Heron on the reception. So it moves the chains. Another 1st down from Pacific Pools. 1:07. Clock stopped while they reset. I'm going to say Heron got out of bounds. Nope, now they start the clock back up. It was just for the chain gang to reset. Under a minute left to play. Knipp to throw. Rolling out to his left this time. As a man, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver on the left sideline there. Incomplete. Had a chance at it. Southwick might have had a half a step on the defender, but it just, defender right there with him, pretty much step for step. Second down 10. Play clock down to 12. Plenty of time. And Knipp takes the snap. In trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. And finds Jennings cutting back across the field. Incomplete. Jennings had a chance at it, but boy, good coverage again by Rockbridge. Third down and 10. 25 seconds left to play. Clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Time for about 2 shots deep.
Yep. Take them both. Just got to give them a little bit of time. Rockbridge has been bringing it, man. Their defensive line has really put a lot of pressure on Knipp most of the night. Trips left, Twins right. Third down and 10. Here we go. Knipp takes a snap. In trouble. Got to get rid of it. Throws it short for his intended receiver, Cruson. A lot of younger players here playing for the Camdenton Lakers tonight. William Emery, a sophomore at 6'2", 215, asked to take on that huge defensive line.
Well, I'd almost pull one of those receivers into the backfield to help block.
Or put Hodge back there. Yeah, go Twins.
Exactly.
Maybe load up Hodge as a blocker.
Blocking
give
back.
Just a little more time.
Yep.
Fourth down and 10. 34 seconds left to play here in the first half. Lakers going for it. And loading up, going deep, make a play. Ball tipped, incomplete. Jennings had a chance at it. Might have got a fingertip on it, but the double coverage was all over him. That turns the ball over on downs. Back to Rockbridge. And Rockbridge has 27 seconds left to do something with it. Do they take a shot deep? Got 4 downs here. You want to try and run up the score a little more?
No. If I'm Rockbridge, I just take a knee.
I know a couple old football coaches. They say you have 3 turnovers, you lose. It doesn't matter. You've had 4 here in the first half.
Something.
A lot of whistles.
Timeout from the Lakers.
Timeout called by the Camdenton Lakers with 27 seconds left to play. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game. On your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider, and joined now by Sean Machino, who will be joining us for halftime. But as long as we've got him for the final 27 ticks, chime in anytime you want, Coach.
All right. Hey, if you have
Buckman
to hand off to that guy.
Throws it to the big tight end along the left side. It's got a blocker out in front. And Jennings has to go low to take him down, knock him out of bounds. But good yardage to the 45-yard line.
Oh, Gene. Gene Mulholland, he can throw a flag farther than anybody I've ever seen.
That's what we were talking about.
I was leaning out to catch it.
I know. I mean,
I thought he was going to make it to the press box.
I thought at least to the stands, and he's got great eyes for.
Well, I was saying to Steve, he must have played shortstop when he was in high school or something because he can sling it.
Yes, he can.
Not sure what he called, but it's going against Rockbridge. A hold, perhaps.
Looked like a personal foul. And I didn't see anything down there. I don't know about you guys.
He just gave the signal of a hold.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave a holding signal.
But it depends on where they're going to mark it off from. At the end of the run, I would imagine.
Looks like they're going. Now, why are they moving the chains?
I don't know. Because it was probably holding before the play, but they were on the 36.
Boy, you got
it shouldn't be first and 10. It was 36,
Yeah.
so if they put it back here, it should be second and 6.
I don't know. Well, I guess if it's at the end of the play.
Nice throw and catch. Good for about 4 yards, to the 44-yard line.
If it's after the play, then they will move the chains.
Yeah, but you can't have holding after a play.
That's a good point.
So hard to say.
Second down, 17 ticks left. 12 seconds left. Out of the shotgun, trips to the right side. Quick throw and catch out at the 40-yard line. And some blocking out in front. Ran right into the back of his own teammate.
That quarterback took a shot from Hasker. Hasker came free right up the middle and took a shot.
Hasker's delivered some shots tonight. We've got him for our jackhammer hit of the game from Andy's Frozen Custard. Timeout on the field. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Real Estate. This is Mix 92.7 and MoSportsZone.com.
Ozarks Medical Center, your health, our mission.
COMC has been providing quality health care in central Missouri since 1979. From primary care, OBGYN, pediatrics, senior health, dental, and behavioral health. Go to centralozarks.org for a location near you or call 877-406-2662.
COMC, the healthy place to be.
This is Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider. You okay over there?
I'm okay.
All right. Sean Machino's over here just to back you up in case you need it.
I'm allergic to losing.
3 seconds left. There's a timeout called on the field. Thank you to Ed Schmidt and the eXp Real Estate team for all their sponsorships of Camdenton Lakers sports over the years. Didn't do a bad job with this play-by-play thing either, did he?
No, he did.
A lot of fun to listen to over the years.
What was that?
Well, not sure.
Snapped the
I'll
ball.
tell you what.
And he just push shoved the ball to the ground. I mean, I don't know why you don't take a knee, but
true. But you'd lose too many yards, so they didn't lose the 4 yards. He's in shotgun. If he would take a knee, they lost 4 more yards. They're wanting to try a big field goal here for their kicker. So he grounded the ball.
54, 61-yard field goal.
Somebody told me he hit one from 60 in pregame. Was that you or somebody else?
Wasn't me.
He's been booted.
I know he can kick, but
he's booted at 70 yards on the kickoff.
I don't know.
He'll be in the SEC next year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the state record is.
There was a kid in Branson last year. I remember him.
Yes.
And I think he hit a 63-yarder.
Did he? I think he was something close to that.
Well, this is going to be a 61, 62.
Well,
I was telling Denny a little earlier I'd love to see him try something, and I didn't really mean it like during our game, but
yeah, he's
This is a 61-yard field goal attempt for the kicker from Rockbridge.
No need to go in the end zone, boys. We learned that last week.
Yeah. Ricky, give me a number off him. Can you pick that up? Pick up that kicker's number. What number? I get this. The yellow numerals.
87, Denny.
Oh, he's trying to ice the kicker, Coach Pitts.
87.
Laughing
pitch,
about it.
Why not? So timeout on the field. Thank you to Ed Schmidt and EXP Real Estate for your sponsorship of these timeouts.
Is he phoning those in?
That's it. Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
First and goal. High Brothers Lumber, your hometown lumber yard and proud high school football supporter. They pride themselves on knowledgeable customer service, on-the-spot instruction, being family-owned and locally operated. High Brothers Lumber has the biggest delivery fleet and nothing less than premium lumber. Let the quality be the difference that brings you the win at High Brothers Lumber.
Touchdown! Yeah!
Located on Old Highway 5 South, Camdenton.
Let's do this!
Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back, everybody. This is a 61-yard field goal attempt by Rockbridge and Rocco DePrima with the attempt. He's kicking the ball from the Rockbridge 49-yard line. Oh, wow. This is a good kick. Oh, just short. Didn't quite have the juice.
Wow.
No good. I think everybody was kind of pulling for him a little bit because that's a gutsy attempt from your own 49-yard line, a 61-yard field goal attempt.
It still landed out of the end zone, but
goes a little short.
It didn't
clear the crossbar.
And he caught it, I think, an inch too low. I think if he catches it,
a little bit higher.
because he didn't have to worry about height. I mean, we weren't coming, and he could have just tried driving it, but if he catch it, it didn't sound like that good thud. I know I got earmuffs on.
Right. But you're right.
But you can hear that whenever they do kick it, that really good thud when they make solid contact.
We'll be back with a Hy-Vee halftime show in just a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Builders, craftsmen, you're the creators of spaces where people come together to work and call home, and you never settle. You need a partner who can live up to your standards. That partner is Mid-City Lumber, with the services and products that you demand, like Milwaukee Tools, innovative tools that solve problems and increase productivity. Learn more about Milwaukee Tools and all the best products at MidCityLumber.com.
Mid-City Lumber, the contractor's resource from start to finish.
There's no better feeling than grilling out, and there's no better place than Porter's Ace to get the best grill for your family. We stock brands from Traeger, Weber, Big Green Egg, Blackstone Griddles, and Uni Pizza Ovens. You won't find these premium brands and service at a warehouse store. Only at Porter's Ace, the people who know their grills. Porter's Ace in Lori, and now in Osage Beach. Porter's, we're here to help.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
Oh man, look at this bozo. He thinks he's gonna have a day at the lake with his family. Wait till they see what we built last night, dude! He thinks his lake home is nice. And he thinks he's like master angler. Oh please, I caught 7 moths last night. Alright dude, here he comes. Alright, I'm gonna try to get in his mouth, dude. Welcome to the lake, dude!
Nasty lake spiders on your dock? Not your friend. Your friend in the pest control business is Steve with Steve's Pest Control.
I'm Steve, your friend in the pest control business. Pests are relentless and persistent. That's why they're called pests. When any of my crew from Steve's Pest Control come to solve your pest problem, the problem will be solved. I guarantee it.
Now you got a friend in the pest control business. Steve's Pest Control. Custom railing stairs that gleam. Awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name since 19 bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control, made for you.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. It is halftime, and Rockbridge had their way with the Lakers in the first half. 42-7, our halftime score. Steve Schneider standing by with a bunch of stats.
Hey, we'll recap the scoring, even though it's not a really pleasant task to do tonight. But Rockbridge jumping on top with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 37 yards off of the first turnover by the Lakers on the fumble. 8-yard pass to Hyde, make it 7-0. Camden, though, they came back, went 80 yards in 4 plays. Knipp to Jennings with a 62-yard strike and tied the score up with 5:14 to go in the first. Rockbridge, though, comes right back. 47-yard run by Buckman into the end zone, put them up 14-7. Then Rockbridge started to take control. They scored again 80 yards this time, 6 plays. Buckman to Kritza with a 68-yard pass and put them up 21-0. Then after the first of 3 interceptions, Rockbridge went 26 yards. Bliss with the reception for the touchdown on the single play drive. 6:27 to go in the quarter. And then after the second interception, Rockbridge again, 5 plays, 30 yards this time. Buckman with a 15-yard run. And then their final, after the third and final interception, they go 20 yards, 5 plays. Brockman to Lee with a 6-yard pass. And that put our score at 42-7. So as I mentioned, 4 turnovers for the Lakers. Obviously the difference because 4 touchdowns ensued by Rockbridge for those points off of the turnovers. Knipp tonight 16 of 32, 192 yards and a touchdown, which is good. But again, those 3 picks, a little bit of a problem. That touchdown pass, as I mentioned, went to Cole Jennings. He had 2 catches for 69 yards. Rushing, a negative 21 yards rushing. We haven't run the ball, only 9 carries. So, so that's something that just didn't go. So 192 yards in the air, minus 21 on the ground for the Lakers. On the other side, Rockbridge, Buckman 11 of 19 for 130 yards, 3 touchdowns, and then 1 interception. The tip screen pass that was caught by, who did we say had that catch? I'm drawing a blank. Hasker, wasn't it? Hasker had the interception for the Lakers.
Okay.
But anyway, receiving the touchdowns, 1 to Quentin Lee, 1 to Bookie Kritza, and 1 to Grant Hyde. Each of those with receptions. The big carrier, Bookie Kritza, with 2 catches, 69 yards, and the touchdown that I mentioned, 124 yards through the air on 10 receptions. On the ground, 172 yards. Of course, Buckman being the majority of that, 11 carries, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground. The other rushing touchdown goes to Bookie Kritza. He had 1 carry for 26 yards and scored a touchdown on that one. Penalties, 7 penalties on the Bruins for 90 yards, and 4 penalties for the Lakers and 30 yards. But one of those being a key when they had him stopped, had him at 4th down and 10. And gave up a personal foul that extended the drive for the Bruins that eventually got them a touchdown. So
we got some other scores coming in at halftime from schools around Central Missouri. Osage is up 25-8 over Hallsville. Adrian 47, Versailles nothing. And they were wondering if they would even be able to field a team for Versailles this week. They had 14 kids healthy.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, I give them credit.
It only takes 11.
Give them credit for traveling to
great.
Adrian, I say, because Adrian's one of the better schools in the state right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Bolivar is trailing West Plains 21-12. Ozark on top of Lebanon 28-21. Elias up 14-7. That kind of surprises me over Jeff City.
Cap City.
Cap City, excuse me.
Yeah.
And then Eldon 14, Southern Boone 14 at the half. Hickman 27, and Jeff City 6. So Cap City
hanging tough.
A little healthier than I thought. Elias, as we've seen, big, strong, very physical and athletic. It's that's a tough football team to play against.
It is, and you know what? But I kind of look at the scores. I'm a score guy. You know, I love looking at scores and comparing scores. I know that's not what, wins football games, but you can pick some stuff up. You know, in Cap City, I think is a matchup team because, they've lost a couple games that I was like, wow. And then they beat some teams. Updated score. Okay.
Well, that might make a little more sense. Elias now up 28-7 over Cap City.
Okay.
So, we saw an early score. It was in the first quarter. So now they just updated it. It's 28-7 Elias, and that's so not as healthy as I thought.
Yeah. That kind of makes a little bit more sense.
Well, you're the guy that watches the scores. It makes sense to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It makes total sense to me.
But Cap City has won a couple games. You know that they have beat this team, Rockbridge,
right?
So our first half, I think we started out pretty well, and but it's turnovers. I think there were 3 back-to-back.
Yeah, the 3 interceptions and the one fumble.
Gave a short field a couple times, and I tell you what, their quarterback, I wouldn't consider him a throwing threat. I don't know what I didn't hear what his throwing stats were.
11 of 19 for 130 yards and 3 touchdowns. But most of his have been little short passes over the line. Yeah,
but he's the main threat to run.
Yes.
They stack that box with double tight. They got that big H-back in there. They got that tight end. Isn't he committed to a D1 school, if I'm not mistaken? I'll have to look that up.
I don't know that.
But, I think they got a tight end that's committed to D1. And they've got some big boys up there. What's he, 6'6" and 330 on that right tackle?
Huge.
I mean, he's big. And they have been moving us around, and that quarterback, he is very patient. He gets behind his blockers, and once he sees the seam, then he takes off, and he's made a couple of our guys miss as well.
And the biggest difference is he's got all day. He can pick and choose what he wants to do because he's got that huge line in front of him.
Yeah.
Lakers have yet to really be able to put a lot of pressure on him, but if they do, he makes a move and darts around them and picks up big yards.
Yeah.
Knipp hasn't had that luxury.
No,
let's face it, they've been all over him.
Right, they have. And but early on, they came out and played us in zone, and we did a really good job. You saw how wide those 2 safeties were. The middle was wide open, and that's where our 3 really long passes came from, including the touchdown. And they were trying to figure out what defense they were going to use against us. And then finally in the second quarter, they committed to a 3-1, man under, 2 deep, and they just tightened it up. And now you have really tight windows. And you saw all those contested balls. They were getting their hands on them, tipping them in the air, getting interceptions, or the ball's a little bit behind, a little bit high, throw the interception. And and that's what happens. But you got to be prepared for that. And we got to have some man beaters, some screens out there, and the quarterback can't be afraid to run. When there's only 4 in the box, and we have 5 offensive linemen, that's 6-4. The quarterback has to run.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more of the Hy-Vee halftime report in just a minute, right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
And sleeps when she isn't doing piles and piles of homework. Future plans for work, military, or school? Her future plans are to go to Missouri State and major in marketing and minor in graphic design. She has plans to get a job that has structure while still being creative. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Ellie Burns. Now, our final group of seniors to recognize come from the dance team. Our first senior is Abby Kimball. Mom Michelle Campbell, Dad Todd Campbell. Abby's been involved with NHS, Lakerette Dance Team, 8+, and Relic Dance Academy. After graduation, she's still figuring out what college to go to, but plan to be a pediatrician or fertility specialist. That's senior Abby Kimball. Our next senior, Grace Law. Parents Daryl and Julie Law and Venus Strauss. Her involvement has been in dance team, 4-year letter, And this year, she's the team captain. She's in speech and debate all 4 years and has qualified all 4 years. Student council all 4 years, and state and nationals her junior year. She is also the social media and executive vice president. In theater, she's been in 4 years and a member of the International Thespian Society. Also, NHS and A+. Grace plans to go to Mizzou to study constitutional democracy and minor in history. Grace's favorite memory from the dance teams. On the way back to our hotel from the MSSHA State, we were all so slap happy and excited from winning, so everyone was laughing together. It was so fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Grace Law. And now, we'd like to honor our senior JROTC seniors. Samuel Snyder is here with Joel and Kristen Snyder. Samuel has been JROTC Battalion Command Sergeant Major, Raider Captain, Drill Member, Camdenton National Honor Society Chapter President, A+ student. Samuel plans to attend college in order to pursue a career in criminal justice. That's our senior JROTC, Samuel Snyder.
Alongside Steve Schneider and Sean Machino. That's a lot of to get out at halftime.
I'd like to buy a ball.
42-7 our halftime score. It's been Rockbridge pretty much the whole first half. 4 turnovers by the Camdenton Lakers. Kind of a nice recognition going on now, Coach Machino. If you could share with us, we're talking about the Army ROTC program here at Camdenton.
They start, if I'm not mistaken, they have 7th and 8th graders. We have 1st hour and 8th hour. So they start in the middle school, and they go down to the high school, and they start at a young age. And what they have done with these kids, I can't even go into those depths. But on a personal note, I see those kids. A lot of those kids been in my office due to discipline reasons. And if they're in there in 7th grade, I don't see them much in 8th grade. And then as they go on to high school, I've been hearing a lot of great things about how they just turned it around. I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but, I mean, there's 4 or 5 kids that come to mind that have really turned their life around, got a good path going forward. It's a great program.
Well, the military does that for a lot of kids.
It does.
You know, they go in there with issues or problems, and doesn't take them long, and they're walking a straight line.
Yeah, and that's just the kids that I dealt with. There are so many other kids in this program who, are probably, 3.5, 4.0 students who, but they want to be part of a great group. They're going to nationals here in October. I can't remember. I think it was maybe Atlanta. I can't remember what they told me, but they're going to take a big group down there. They competed very well last year, won some awards, and we expect, it's a young program. I can't remember, maybe 7 years old. So, I mean, It's a young program, but they're doing a fabulous job.
Oh, and it provides a lot of great opportunities. We were talking off air. I went to CBC in St. Louis, and it was a military high school back in the day. Mm-hmm. My older brother went there. He got a 4-year scholarship, full-ride scholarship to MIT, and got out of that program in nuclear engineering. And then he picked the Navy. He could have picked either Army, Navy, Air Force. He could have picked any service he wanted. He picked the Navy. And he told me, he says, yeah, because if the ship breaks down, you don't have to get out and push. But anyway, it was great. He put his 20 years in, and now he's a professor up in upstate New York. But But these kind of programs, they teach the leadership, and they keep kids on the right path, like you said.
They do.
And provide great opportunities for them after high school.
How grateful the parents must be, if they have a troubled teen, to get in a program like this and see them turn their lives around. That's awesome. It's offered here.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like it goes from one end of the spectrum to the other. That, like Steve was saying, the 4.0 student that is wanting to, get into some type of engineering, or the kid who just needs a good path, needs some discipline in their life, and to take advantage of that, and you can get that on the football field as well. It's just one more program to offer to our students that provides structure and a team concept, team unity, to learn a little bit about family and teams.
This is kind of interesting. Rockbridge has got their punter out on the field, taking some warm-ups and some practices over there. Like, we haven't seen their punting unit yet.
Not yet.
Tonight.
I was going to say, he was getting saddle sores from sitting on the bench.
I'd like to stretch out a little bit just in case.
Hey, but we ought to mention, too, that the reason why you don't hear the noise and why we've got these guys out here is the band is where, Coach?
They are at regionals, if that is correct. Somebody will tell me if I'm wrong, but regionals in Iowa, and that is like the big time, you know. Sometimes they go to it could be super regionals, and then sometime, every couple of years they'll go to Indianapolis, which is that may be the super regional, and this might be just a regional. So every couple of years we're going to go and we're going to put our group, in a big band contest. They've already been to a couple. They won one, and they got second in the other over the past couple of weeks.
Wow.
So they're doing awesome, and but where they're going now, it's the best of the best in the Midwest, and so it'll be interesting to see. They left last night, possibly, got on the buses and drove up there, and they're setting up today and going through rehearsals, and then they'll perform tomorrow.
They deserve to be there. We've heard them at halftime now all year long, and I mean, you just hear it's incredible. These high schools that have these bands that are like the same caliber as a marching Mizzou or something.
Mm-hmm.
They sound as good as these college bands. They really do.
They really do, and they put in so much time. They start practice, a month before we do. But they're not confined to the same rules as athletics. They're an activity, and so they're able to start a little bit sooner. They put in a lot of hours in July and August, and they have to. I mean, if you see that program and all the intricacies of it, and everybody that's involved, I mean, you need to spend a lot of time.
Run down these scores in the area might be of interest for you. Osage 25-8 over Hallsville at halftime. Adrian all over Versailles, 47-zip at Adrian. Bolivar trails West Plains 21-12. Ozark over Lebanon 28-21. Elias up now 28-7 over Cap City. Eldon 14. Southern Boone 14. And Hickman 27. Jeff City 6.
Elias is now up on Cap City 35-7 with 4:22 left in the third.
Here, let me make that correction here.
Elias has taken that game over.
Well, as they do to a lot of people.
They do.
I mean,
And now Lebanon's up 35-28 over Ozark.
Well, Ricky, why didn't we update this before I just spent all that time? Now I can't keep up. What was it, 35-28?
35-28.
So Lebanon on top now. And boy, Lebanon's had some good teams over the years.
They have. They Coach Christian over there, he got there, goodness, I think 2000. When was it? I think he was here when Bob was still here. I think late 2000, 2008, 2009, somewhere right around there. I think Bob was coached against him a few years before he retired. So
Southern Boone goes up 27-14 over Eldon. Eldon started out the year strong at 3-0, and then they met Osage, and Osage kind of had their way with them. And since then, they just having problems getting back on track. Update from the Osage game now, 39 for Osage, Hallsville 8.
That's
continued to
that's
roll.
Impressive. Hallsville is no slouch.
They
Ooh.
Of course, they had that a really good coach. He's the one they did, who is now at Hickman, which has turned it around. This guy started at Battle back in 2014, 2013 when the school opened and took him to state championship. And we played him here, to a 7-point game. I can't remember what his name is. And then he went to Hallsville, did a really good job there, and then left Hallsville a couple years ago. Now he's at Hickman, and he's building Hickman back up because Hickman wasn't much, a few years ago.
Right.
They were kind of like a Parkview, in the OC.
West Plains now 28, Bolivar 12, so tough going there. We won't mention the Adrian Versailles score. I think it suffices to say that Adrian will win that game. by a bunch. So we'll just hope the Versailles Tigers get home safely tonight. Yeah. It's all washing out, isn't it, Ricky? You start seeing these schools, you go, why is it so close? Well, deeper in the game they get, the separation becomes more and more. And to your point, when you're watching the point spread, Coach, it's just it's what happens. You know the schools well enough to know there's no reason this should be a one-touchdown game.
Yeah.
Well, it is at that juncture, but it's not going to stay that way.
No. Mostly coming out of halftime. These really good, well-coached schools, they're going to make these halftime adjustments and score a couple pretty quick coming out of halftime. And you can expect Elias to do that.
Crossy Petrov will kick it off for the Camdenton Lakers here momentarily as they have to give the ball back to this Rockbridge Bruin team to start the second half. We're trailing 42-7 at intermission. Want to thank our friends at Hy-Vee for their sponsorship, not only of the Camdenton Lakers, but Osage, Eldon, Versailles as well. Great supporters of Lake Area high school sports.
Crossy can get some height on this ball and land it right on the 20. That's on the number 20 over there on the other side of the hog. That's a place to be. I mean, that's the opening right there. Now you're forcing somebody to go backwards to pick it up. That guy standing back there on the 2, he's not going to get to it. And just do a little pop, get it on the ground, give our guys time to get down there.
He's been working on an onside kick as well. I've seen him do that a couple of times where the ball, one time it went end over end like he was hoping it would popped up into the air and the guy in the second line caught it.
Yeah.
But did exactly what he was trying to accomplish with it. We'll see how he sets the ball on the tee, see if there might be an indicator of what's coming up.
Rockbridge is playing for the onside, and they've got 10 guys within 20 yards of the line of scrimmage. We've got 6 on one side, 4 on the other, so if we're going to be kicking it, it's going to be coming towards us. If he's going to be, either way, I mean, I believe he's going to kick it towards our sideline here.
So Petrov stands the ball upright on the tee. And see if he squibs this. Well, looking for the 20-yard line, out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 35. And there's not going to be a return. Of course, the Lakers have been susceptible on their kickoff team. They've had a couple returns this year for touchdowns.
They may make the Lakers kick it again. Possibly. The return team staying on the field like, nope, we want you to kick it again.
Little game of cat and mouse, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, we know they watch film.
Sure.
And they watch the first 2 or 3 weeks of our film, and so they want a chance to, if he can just keep it in bounds and just kick it over this guy's head.
See, now there's a lot more room. I mean, they're going to penalize him 10 yards, I guess, and then, but look at the room, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Between the 30 and the return man who's standing at the goal line. Somebody said, he can't kick it that far. Move up. So he'll advance to about the 15. Now there's a lot less turf to work with, but I see your point. Let's try and hit that bare spot out there. Maybe we get a goofy bounce and the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
So Petrov to kick off once again after he put it out of bounds. We'll see where this one goes. As deep as he can kick it, back to the 10-yard line. Return starts there, right up the gut. Bouncing off a tackler at the 32-yard line. Goes down hard after good pursuit and tackles. Look like Jennings up there on the tackle, along with Southwick. Great insights from Coach Machino, as always, as he's in and out. He's also got to take care of his responsibilities and duties with the school and keep the young kids under control. He's got the junior high kids. He's got to make sure they don't get too rowdy down there. Back to live action, second half. It's Buckman. Wants to throw underneath, caught by the big tight end. Puts his head down, rolls over a couple Lakers. That's just a mismatch. Lakers able to stay with the tackle, though. And he's down after some decent yards on first down. Call it 8 yards on the throw and catch. Since it is 42-7, the mercy clock will be in effect, and this clock will run the entire second half. A couple of 12-minute quarters and a little spare change in between if they're able to maintain a 35-point advantage. Buckman's got the first down, cuts back inside across the 50 to the 48, and finally down there. Lakers really being aggressive, trying to strip the football from Buckman on that series. But they need something good to happen, Steve. They've got to try and go for the ball, get the ball back.
Yeah.
Playing for pride, get some points on the board. Buckman, quick throw and catch out to the flats. There's a lane down the sideline and pushed out of bounds at about the 25. We'll see where they spot this. Right at the 25-yard line. New set of downs. And the clock continues to wind. And here goes the Rockbridge Bruins once again. Man, they have been up and down this field tonight. Every time I don't know that they've had the ball. They haven't had to punt yet tonight, Steve.
No.
So they've scored on every possession they've had tonight. And the handoff on the end around. Oh, great tackle.
Nice.
Way to stay at home and make that tackle. Southwick's having a good night. Southwick and Hasker both really keeping their head in there. Second down, 15 after the loss of 5. Buckman to throw. Caught again by the big tight end. Nice tackle by Jennings. Brings the big tight end down about the 21-yard line. It's third down and 5. Buckman out of the shotgun. Got a running back behind him, and they'll try him this time on the right side. Boy, a big, strong runner. Stays on his feet, fights for yards right to the first down marker. It's going to be very close. Had to get to the 15. And we'll see where they spot this. Just inches shy. It's fourth down and short. I go with Buckman. Nope, they hand off. Got the first down and more. Across the 10, spins to the 5. Down at the 3-yard line. It's first down, goal to go in the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone for the Rockbridge Bruins. Buckman will hand off again. Gain of 1 on the right side. Really eating up some clock, Steve. When it doesn't stop, due to the mercy rule, we're down to 7:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Third quarter actions being brought to you by Camden on the Lake. Great place to stay, hang out, watch some live music, eat some great food. 7:15 left to play here in the third quarter. And Rockbridge calls a timeout with a second down, goal to go from the 2.5-yard line. Timeout brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Take a break and make your escape to the hidden gem of the lake, Old Kinderhook. Golf the finest course and dine at the best restaurant, the Trophy Room. Happy hour is 3 to 6. Enjoy prime rib Friday and Saturday. They've got a wine list that matches its cuisine and spa for your golf swing. Old Kinderhook invites you to escape today. Come stay and play for a weekend. A proud supporter of your Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. Look them up online and Facebook. Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider with 7:09 left to play here in the third quarter. Third quarter action is being brought to you by Camden on the Lake. We're inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone at the 2-yard line, second down, goal to go for the Rockbridge Bruins. Buckman wants to throw. Lobs it up toward the end zone. Go get it. Nice one-handed catch. Boy, that was pretty. Knew he had it the whole time. That was just a pretty catch. Great athletic play. Got a little bit of separation. And Buckman put it right where it needed to be, where only he could get the football. Touchdown Rockbridge, 48-7 now. 7:01 left to play here in the third quarter. Kicks up and continues to be good. Rocco DeGrassi makes it 49-7. 7:01 left to play here in the third. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
This is America, where football means football.
As the bumps and bruises of football season and life build up on our bodies, wouldn't it be nice to soak away those issues in a brand new Bullfrog Spa from Pacific Pools? Enjoy stepping away from the rigors of life, the aches and pains of the past, and current injuries, arthritis, or stress of the workday. Get yourself into Pacific Pools and order your new Bullfrog Spa today. It only takes 21 days to construct and ship. And listen to the Lakers take the field, all while soaking in your new Bullfrog Spa.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game. On your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. 49-7 now. Steve's got a scoring recap.
63 yards for the Bruins. A 2-yard pass for Buckman to Stockard for the touchdown. Extra points good. And with the mercy clock, we've burned off almost 5 minutes. 7:01 to go in the third quarter. 49 for the Bruins and 7 for the Lakers.
Lakers need to sustain a drive and put something into the end zone. Just playing for pride now. Down big, 49-7. Little squibber bounces at the 10. Will go into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20. Cruson did the right thing. Just get away from it and watch it go. That was one of those balls that takes a tricky hop and hits you right in the knee or something and gets away from you. You just want to stay away from it.
That's a nice weapon to have for the Bruins, though, because it's every possession. We're starting on the 20.
Right. They've done their job.
We have not been able to return.
At least DeGrassi has.
Yep.
First down and 10 for the Lakers. Underway here in the third quarter. Clock will start at 7:01 and continue to run. Knipp to throw. Pumps once. Oh, what a great catch by Cruson. Cruson with a great catch along the sideline. A laser from Knipp. And Cruson went way up in the air to get that and bring it down. Nice gain of 7. You thought he threw him horse collar?
Yeah, I think he had him around the helmet and threw him to the ground. I don't particularly care for that myself.
Second down 3. And this will be Hodge. He's got the first down, puts his head down, and fumbles the football at the 34-yard line. The 5th turnover of the night for the Camdenton Lakers. Talked to my friend Gary Pinkel one night about turnovers, and he said, if you have 2, you're lucky if you win a game. If you have 3, it's over. You got to control the football. We've had 5 here tonight for the Camdenton Lakers. Thus the score. Rockbridge has capitalized on every turnover. We'll see if they stay on track here and do the same. First down and 10. Got a new quarterback into the ball game now. innings. 1:40 left to play here in the third quarter for the Rockbridge Bruins, who lead this one 56-7. 4 turnovers in the first half and another in the second.
Yeah, 5 total. They had 1. That's the only drive they didn't score on. Was the interception. But yeah, it's you make these many mistakes, Denny, then obviously that's reflected in the score.
And the handoff around the right side for Rock. Oh, he's got some running room and a blocker out in front. Finally run down at about the 42. Flag comes in from the shortstop on the backside of the play, about 30 yards. This official can sling a flag, man. I've never seen anybody throw him that far. It's a hold against Rockbridge, and that's going to bring it back. From the spot of where I think he was taken out of bounds, there was a hold along that far sideline, so they'll mark it off from there. I don't know, be first down and 8, 7.
I got 7. First down and 7.
We'll go with what you've got. Throw caught right over the middle. Lakers bring him down at the 40-yard line. Levi Brewer on the tackle. This is Jax Porter into the game now for Rockbridge at quarterback. Seems like it's pretty much under control. Ball batted down. Nice play to break that up. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the final 12 minutes in a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Be ready for tax season with LOZ Tax and Accounting. This mom and daughter duo brings 65 years of experience to the table, proudly supporting the Camdenton Lakers and our lake community. Find them just before RP Lumber on Highway 5 North. Call 573-525-9007 to book your appointment. Look up LOZ Tax on Google. Call 573-525-9007 and trust the experts at LOZ Tax and Accounting. Go Lakers and go LOZ Tax and Accounting.
Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter. I'm Denny Bunny alongside Steve Schneider. You want to run down any stats? We don't really have any to speak of unless you want to talk about the Bruins.
Yeah. Lakers haven't changed much in the third quarter. Rockbridge has put up another couple scores.
There you go.
Just shy of 400 yards total offense.
Fourth quarter brought to you by the Motor Hut in Camdenton. That time of year, Steve.
Yes, it is.
Is your firewood all cut? You're going to need to blow some leaves.
I need to get some hand trimmer sharpened. I wonder if I can take it down there for that.
They'll do it. Porter under a lot of pressure. Screen pass, and the Lakers stay at home and make the tackle after a 1-yard gain. Nicely done. So Porter, the backup quarterback, looks pretty confident out there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him load up and go deep. Twins to both sides for him. On third down and 9. Porter goes deep, wide open, caught at the 15, 10-5 touchdown. That's what I was talking about. He's just got that ball. He's got the confidence. Wow, 62-7. Another dagger for the Camdenton Lakers. There's just, it's that country song, If It Weren't for Bad Luck.
Have no luck at all.
5 turnovers tonight for the Lakers. Rockbridge has taken advantage of all of them. Only 1 possession tonight they haven't scored on. DeGracian to attempt the extra point. Kicks. Man, he can kick. Good. 63-7. 11:23 left to play. Back in 30, this is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Shoulda remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
This is America, where football means football.
There's only one place to hear Camdenton Lakers football. Back to the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Score now 63-7. It's been all Rockbridge Bruins tonight. Steve Schneider will tell you how the last one happened.
Oh, this time, Denny, 3 plays, 57 yards, a 39-yard pass from the replacement quarterback, Porter, to Evan Williams. Love that name. For the touchdown. Extra point good. And so what do we got left here? My foot. 11:23 to go in the fourth. Got my foot tangled up in the cord.
You couldn't even get off the chair?
No kidding.
Man, you could have asked.
Well,
fourth quarter action brought to you by our friends at the Motor Hut. Here we go. And it'll be fielded by Jennings. No, he's got to do it now. It stayed in the field of play. Picked it up off of one hop. Eludes a tackle down the sideline, 20 out of bounds at the 25. Nice return after that ball kind of chucked up at the 2 and went back upfield. He had to make a play on it. As he did, the pursuit kind of caught up. Lakers did a nice job of blocking, and he got to the picket fence on the left side, but they were able to penetrate and knock him out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's what the Bruins kicker's been trying to do for the last 4 or 5 kickoffs. Have been trying to get it to check up inside the 5 and make the Lakers return.
I had Jennings out at the 32-yard line, and they're spotting this at the 25. I don't know if he must have stepped on a little chalk on his way downfield, but I thought it was the 32. From the 25, Knipp hands off to Hodge in the backfield. And gets to the 25-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Hodge can take some punishment. He bounces off some tackles sometimes, but he's much better served if he doesn't try and go wide. He's built low to the ground. Just do a dive play. Run him, but right off a guard there. Between the center and guard. And they give it to Hodge again. He's trying to go off the right side, across the 30 to the 31. Clock winds at 9:44. And it's 4th down and 3. Didn't Hodge just run the ball twice?
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
They corrected it.
They change it. It's 3rd down.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we've only had 2 downs. Hodge has had
Game's
2
hard enough
touches.
for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hodge will try it another time. Steps inside of one tackler and gets the first down.
Nice run.
Nice running by Hodge. There you go. Moves the chains with 9:06 left to play. At this point, you're just trying to get off the field, Steve.
Yeah.
I mean, maintain possession of the ball so they don't put any more points on the board. And Hodge is going to stay in at running back next to Knipp. Oh, nice move by Cruson. Cruson gets to the sideline, breaks a tackle.
Go,
cuts
go,
back
go, go,
across field to the 40.
Go.
Outrunning the field across the 20, 15, and bounced out at the 11-yard line.
I think he got tired.
He knew he had the angle on him, and he wasn't going to get much more than that, but what a dazzling run by Cruson. Shed a tackler, avoided 2 tackles on the far side of the field, then cut it back across the field all the way to the other side. He ran about 110 yards for a 50-yard pickup. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Before the Lakers on Lake Toys and Fishing Gear. Need your team or business logo to stand out? Jack's personalized screen printing is the best in the game. And the price?
We are first down and 10 at the 11-yard line. We are first down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Knipp flanked by Hodge in the backfield. And Knipp on a quarterback keeper following Hodge inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line. Nice gain of 5 on first down.
That's what Coach was talking about at halftime was, not being afraid to run the ball.
Yeah.
And, you pick up 5 yards instead of getting a sack makes a huge difference.
Well, and it doesn't hurt as much when you're going forward as it does when you're going back.
Not as many people land on you.
When you're backpedaling, that's when it hurts. You're going down on your tailbone or what have you. Knipp to throw. In trouble, back at the 20, thrown down for a loss. Big loss. And a big rush by Rockbridge. Timeout called by Rockbridge. I don't understand these last 2 timeouts by Rockbridge. They're up 63-7. I don't get it, Steve, but we'll go along with it. Ed Schmidt loves it. Timeout brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at EXP Real Estate. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
No pressure. On the road as fast as possible. We offer free transportation for your convenience and peace of mind during the repair. Come see us today for all of your collision repair needs at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camden.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett.
Let's do this. Let's get back to the action of Camdenton Lakers football. Here's the call of the game on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Lakers went from a first down and 10 at the 11-yard line to a third down and 16, and they got to the 15 on that throw. Good for about 8 yards. No, check that. 3 yards. So it's fourth down and about 14. And now if you try and kick a field goal here, you just go for it. They're not bringing Petrov onto the field. So it'll be Knipp out of the shotgun, trips to his right. Maybe hopefully draw him off sides and get 5 of it back right now.